What's up, gamers?
Oh, he's back. Guess who's back? Back again. Neo's back. Back again. What's up, giggity gamers? How are we doing this fine Saturday morning? Saturday morning. Guten Tag. Good morning. Alright, boys and girls. We got the same hunts as always. Poggers. Believe it or not, I am doing the same thing. I gotta boot up my pirate copy. Oops. We're gonna be hunting our boy Darmanitan once again. I need to get a second one, and you know, I need to get a second one, and what was I gonna say? I need to get a second one, and Ponyta's also overawed, so hopefully we can go back to back on a hunt. Would be really nice, but we'll have to see. The sun is in my eyes, but that's no reason for me to not hunt. I say let's just get started. Kablam. Let's do it. Under odds Darmanitan when? I would hope so. I hope today we can get an under odds Darmanitan. Let me make sure my thing's all set up. I do still have Darmanitan here, right? Yeah, there's Tinted. There's the dude. Alright, let's get started then. Honestly, I do not remember what shiny Galarian Darmanitan looks like. Don't tell me, I don't want to know. I want to be surprised. What's up, gamers? Hope you guys are doing fine and dandy today. Uh-oh, this controller's not connected. There we go. There we go. Is that NeoHere? No. I'm just kidding. Yeah, it's me, guys. I'm just kidding. It's me. I know. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you guys. Yeah, it's me. It's NeoHere. I promise. I'm not a robot. What will Darmanitan be named? I don't know. I don't have a name for either of these Pokemon, if I'm being honest. I don't have a name for either of them. I don't have a name for Darmanitan or Rapidash, so it's just kind of whatever we can come up with on the spot, if I'm being honest. We do need to make the Wheel of Shinies for Galarian Pokemon after we find either Darmanitan or Ponyta, so that's what we might do today. Also, gamers, for those of you who will be around, I will need a reminder, as per usual, at about 11:55 to go unlist the Play More video. So please let me know. Please help me out, gamers. Be my light in the darkness, because I wanted to start stream at 8:45, but I was taking a shower this morning, getting some waking up stuff done, so I wasn't fully able to do what I wanted, which is fine. But I do need you guys to remind me to unlist the Play More Team Builder. You guys usually are pretty good about reminding me, so I'd appreciate it. I'll try, but I probably forget or leave. That's fine. I'm sure one of you guys will remind me. You guys are pretty good at reminding me to unlist the Team Builder. Every time I ask you to remind me something, you're like my little alarm clocks. You're like my cute little alarm clock that goes beep beep beep, Neo, don't forget. It's very helpful. So anyways, we're hoping that, I'm gonna be honest, I'm kind of suspecting this Galarian Ponyta to go double odds, just because we haven't had a double odds hunt in a little bit, and the chance of those happening are like 1 in 5, I think, or something close to that. So, or no, sorry, 1 in 8. Somewhere in that range. Somewhere between 1 in 5, 1 in 8. I think it's like closer to 1 in 6. Regardless, they usually happen quite often, so I'm expecting one of these to go double odds, but if anything, I would really like to see Galarian Darmanitan be way under odds, with the other one having gone like, you know, 852 eggs, but we'll have to see. Today is anything could happen, you know? I don't think we'll ever do this again where we're doing 2 of the same Masuda hunt back to back. I don't think we're going to do this again. I think we're going to try to split up the amount of hunts we have left for Gen 8 over different methods. A lot of it will be Masuda method still, but I want to try to add in some soft reset hunts, some random encounter hunts. I want to add some other stuff in there. So that's what we're going to do later. We're going to go through the Pokemon that I need, figure out the ways that we can hunt them, and then figure out what different methods we want to do. It'll probably just be soft resets, random encounters, or Masuda method, one of those 3. So let's figure it out. But once we find one of these 2 shinies, we'll get that started. And we are trucking along with Deoxys right now. I think today we'll get close to 6,000. We'll probably hit 6,000 on Tuesday if I had to guess. So progress-wise on all these shinies, we're making some great progress. I'm feeling nice and dandy about the progress we are making in regards to these, to this Deoxys. Neo sold me fentanyl. Yeah, that was, I kind of blame Max for that. He heard me saying, you know, you guys have me saying a lot of stuff out of context, and then he made me read the chat. It's whatever. My favorite clip, I think it's a pretty good instant classic, you know? That one's gonna go in the extended Neo out of context compilation that I'll watch at the end of the Living Decks, you know how it is? That's gonna go in that compilation. Can you only hunt those in Sword and Shield? Which ones? These two Pokemon? Yeah. These Galarian forms are only available in Sword and Shield, unfortunately. So, in fact, all the Pokemon that are left in Gen 8 are only in Sword and Shield. I've caught everything that's in Gen 8 that's in that's in Scarlet and Violet, so we're pretty much out of luck, unfortunately. We're gonna be in Sword. I would get really used to Sword and Shield for the next couple of months because we're pretty much only gonna be looking at Sword and Shield for a while, if I'm being honest with you. I don't want to, you know, disappoint anyone who might be hoping to see some variety in games, but everything left for Gen 8 is in Sword and Shield, so we're going to be in these games for a hot minute. In fact, until ZA comes out, I'm pretty sure every hunt we have left is in these games, outside of one Galarian. No, that's not true. We do need Mime Jr. We do need Mime Jr. in Pokemon Legends Arceus, and then we need Clawitzer in Scarlet and Violet, but outside of that, every other Pokemon is pretty much in these games. We don't have... I've hunted pretty much everything else that can be found in other games. I want to hunt some of those, but I don't have the decks completed and whatnot. I mean, you could still Masuda method, and the odds are pretty good. Like, if you're doing what I'm doing right now, the odds are like 1 in 638, I think, without Charm, which is still pretty good. So, if you wanted to, you definitely could. I don't know... 683, okay, yeah, I had my digits mixed up. So, it's still pretty good odds, but, I mean, I'll be honest, Masuda Method is a pretty grueling, it's a pretty grueling, method, if I'm being honest, for how long it takes. Still need another language to do it right? Yeah, you do need one. There might be some, honestly, there might be bots online trading them. Not that I encourage using bots, but nowadays when you run out of people who are playing these older games, you kind of... Unfortunately, the bots are the only way to get what you really need. Kind of sucks. Speaking of Ditto, if you were to bottle cap a Ditto up to full IVs, does it pass down those IVs with breeding like usual? There's a code in... No, I just learned that even if you breed it, it is still a hacked mon. Oh, is it? Oh, okay. Well then, yeah, don't do that. I mean, it would depend on if you're trying to play competitively or not. If you're trying to play competitively, then yeah, definitely avoid that. Definitely avoid that. Just depends on what your desire is. I'm really hoping to get a, I'm really hoping Shiny Deoxys will show up soon. Can't you pass down IVs with Destiny Knot? I thought so, but I didn't know if that was this. I didn't know if that was always true or only true. I didn't know if that was always true or only true when it's not bottle capped. Like I didn't know if bottle capped IVs pass down or not. Because I could see Pokemon doing something cringy like that, like where you'd want to get a 6 IV Ditto to breed down IVs with Destiny Knot, and then you don't end up, you know, it doesn't end up working because they're like, oh, it's a bottle cap one, so it doesn't pass down. It's something Game Freak would do. They'd screw with people like that for some wacko reason. Sorry, checking the work Discord, making sure I'm not missing anything. I don't know, the thing is, Pokemon has made some great movements to make competitive Pokemon more viable and like getting competitive Pokemon easier, but they also have made some decisions that are just like, why? Like for instance, why did they make getting an ability patch as complicated as it was? Like they didn't have to do that, they just chose to, you know? It's why I would really like to see a battle simulator at some point that just connects to every Pokemon game. I would love to see that, but I just doubt that it'll actually happen. You could sell them for a lot of money, though. I mean, I guess. That's true. I just want to see a battle sim. I just want to see... I think if Pokemon were to make accessibility into their esport really easy, then it would probably explode. Despite the fact that there are some detractors that say, you know, Pokemon's the easiest esport to get into. I kind of disagree. I think if you were to make a battle simulator that people were actively playing and battling on, rather than having to make the Pokemon in game every time you wanted to do, and every time you wanted to make a minor change to your team, you just, you know, switched up the EVs, the IVs, and the editor, it would allow for so many more people to get into the esport, and learn how to play. Because I think that's the biggest thing, is like when you set the barrier to entry to, like, oh, you have to create the Pokemon before you can even learn how to play it, it's just different. Some people disagree with that whole idea, but I don't know. There's a reason that all competitive players use Showdown, and that's because they might as well to get their practice in and then make the team online or on the game. It's just easier for them. I wish it wasn't that way, but it's just the way Pokemon's done it. We need Battle Revolution 2, true. Battle Revolution, dude, looks so good. Even nowadays, when you go back and like look at all the Pokemon in Battle Revolution, they still look really good. Like, it's aged really well. You can't tell I'm a little more tired today. I'm gonna be honest, guys, I did not sleep well last night. I don't know why, but I did not sleep well. You know what I've realized with myself? It's a problem. My circadian rhythm is too goated, all right? Regardless of when I went to sleep at like 12:30 last night because I was having dinner with family and stuff, and we were watching movies. We were hanging out late last night. I went to bed at like 12:30, and I still woke up at 7:30. I cannot, for the life of me right now, sleep past 7:30. I can't do it. I don't know if it's the sun coming up in Texas where I live. I don't know if it's the fact that I'm just on a consistent schedule, but even if I set my alarm for like 9 a.m., I wake up at 7:30, almost with like maybe like a 10-minute barrier. Like, you know, maybe it's like 7:20, 7:40, but it's like always in that range. I don't know why. I don't know why my circadian rhythm is so on point right now. I need it to kind of chill out, you know? It's being a little too much. How many eggs am I on? I think I'm on 4, right? Yeah. Bro wakes up on turn 1 every time. That's right. That's right, Hayden. Hey, you know what? It's that daily grind set I got. Don't flame a guy for having a grind set, you know what I'm saying? Don't flame me for that. Usually up at 4:30 a.m. during the weekends without alarm. Even dogs love it because we go lay in the couch before my wife wakes up. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm sure I'd wake up even earlier if I had, like, a dog. I mean, when I have a kid, I'm going to wake up earlier, right? Because that kid's going to wake me up whenever it decides to wake up. Whenever that little turd decides to start cooing and cawing and it's like, oh, I'm ready to wake up, then that's when I wake up. It's just not really much of an option, is there? But if I had a dog, I'm sure that'd be the same way, you know? When dogs need to go pee, you can't just not wake up and let them out unless you want pee on your floor, so... It's kind of the choice you're left with, you know? Caw, I'm a rest ram. Yeah, exactly. PM7, you here? John? He must have not heard me. Did anyone want to go outside that time? Did you go downstairs and back to sleep on the couch? How funny. They're just hanging out with you. They're just vibing. The vibes are high. I gotta clean my glasses. They're dirty as hell. My wife comes down, then they are like, okay, it's pee time, let us out. True. I saw the new PM7 video about them playing Cobblemon, pretty fire video. Yeah, Tyler did a great job with it. It's my goat. I love Tyler. Listen, guys, I want you all to know, if Tyler ever shows up in this chat, he gets my full attention. You guys all have to shut up. Tyler gets my full attention. Minecraft. No, the video was fun. I did love the fact that like immediately all of the MNJ TV fans or all the younger fans were like, make this into a series, please. It's like, bro, and the funny thing is I was looking at the comments like the minute the video came out and they said make it into a series. I'm like, brother, you haven't even watched the full video yet. This video could suck. It doesn't, but it could. My brother in Christ, watch the video before you call for it to be a series. But it is fun. I mean, watching people play Minecraft is always fun. I would honestly, I would love to. I've asked so many times, and I don't think it's going to happen, but I want a PM7 team Minecraft server for me to play on when I'm not working, which nowadays is very rarely. I'm going to be honest, guys. Recently, I don't even think I've played Rocket League or Valorant in like a week and a half. Recently, my life has been wake up, I either stream in the morning or I stream in the morning or I immediately start working. I usually take Georgie to work first, but I immediately start working. I edit until like I stream, and then I get off and watch a movie with Georgie and then I go to bed. That's been like my week nowadays. Some nights I'll go out and play basketball. Some nights Georgie and I went out and watched the Mavs game. We didn't watch it last night, but last night they did absolutely destroy, which was crazy. Good for them. Made it a gentleman's sweep at least. But I've been so busy recently, I haven't even had time to play games. I feel bad because, like, I haven't talked to Jason in a while. Like, it's been like, dude, I think it's been like 2 months since I've talked to Jason because I was working on the Johto video, and then right after the Johto video, I started working on the supercut we did the Hoenn event. Right after the Hoenn event, I did the supercut for Hoenn, and now I'm working on a separate project that is taking up a lot of my time. I just haven't had time to like just do that stuff. And then when I do have time, I'm making some new friends at church that we're trying to spend some time with, and then I started playing basketball on Thursday nights. I've just been so busy, and it's been good. Like I think my life is becoming a lot more well balanced than just like sitting in front of my computer all day. But I've been extremely busy. Separate project being the Sinnoh event. No, not the Sinnoh event. I mean, the Sinnoh event is getting planned, but the separate project I'm talking about is not that, no. I'll let you guys know when it happens. I'll bring it up to y'all. Unova event 2027, no. I am kind of, I don't know, I do think, well, I can't say any of that. I'll wait till later. You guys will hear my thoughts later. I don't want to spoil anything. I need to stop myself from talking before I become the leak. So it'll just be a little bit. But I'm sure you guys will hear more about how things are changing soon. Oh, that's cool. I still need to finish the Compliment vid. Yeah, it's a good video. I think the thing is what Mikey and John have, and I've talked to John about this before, because John has talked about how him and Mikey have just a great duo, and what I've told him is like, it's just so clear on camera that they actually are really good friends, that they've been friends for a long time. I think that's what they have over a lot of these other duos that play games together. Like, I feel like a lot of these other duos have become friends for content, and yeah, they're legitimate friends. I'm not saying they're not friends, but they've become friends through making content together. They've become friends through making content together, and I think John and Mikey were friends before they really started making content. They may have found each other through content, but they've been friends for a long time, even before making content together. So I think that's why you can just feel that friendship that they have, and it makes it a lot more fun to watch. As a viewer, that is. John and Mickey. Yeah, exactly. Jahan and Mickey. But yes, I will confirm, just because I've been asked this question a lot, the Sinnoh event is being worked on, I promise you guys. It is being worked on. Don't worry. I am working on the Sinnoh event. You guys don't have to fret. Pog. Why do you guys... Dude, it's so funny. We've done 3 of these now, and when I confirm that we're doing Sinnoh, it's like... No! Are you for real? No way! What? That's crazy! Leaked. I know. It's shocking. I can't believe it. We've done 2 of these events. The 3rd one we finished, and shockingly, yes, we are indeed doing Sinnoh. I can't believe it. Now, I have been asked questions about how we're handling certain Pokemon. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I haven't looked at where to find each Pokemon at all. If I had to guess, Sinnoh will be a very different event, just because it's the first region where everything is available in Legends Arceus or Scarlet and Violet. Like, it's just, those are the 2 games. Those are the only 2 games you need. Maybe BDSP as well. Manaphy? Yeah, I don't know, dude. Manaphy's gonna be a weird one. 16x Hunt, Arceus Hunt when? I don't know. You're gonna have to go to Nora's stream for that. I don't got 16 consoles. It just depends. I don't know how we're gonna handle Manaphy. I need to talk to John about it, because there's a new method on how to do it, but I don't know if John wants to do that or not. I don't know if I want to do it or not. It seems, I don't know. I need to talk to John about it. John and I will have a meeting about the Sinnoh event probably next week, if I had to guess. We'll probably talk about it. Just let me cook, gamers. Let me cook it up. My hope is that I find Deoxys before the Sinnoh event. The problem is, I feel like I'm losing time. Hey, nerd. Yo, what's up, J-Pine? How you doing, home dog? You know? By the way, guys, I don't know if you guys know this. I think I've said this before, but I'll be taking like an 8-day vacation at the end of July. My family's going out to Colorado, so we're going to be going with Georgie's family out to hang out in Colorado. So just letting you guys know that will be happening. So I'll be missing like a week of streams, but we'll come back after the fact. I don't think I'm going to be doing any shiny hunting, just because I don't plan on bringing my consoles or any of that stuff, but I will be out for like a week. So you guys are gonna have to do without me for a week. I don't know how you're gonna feel about that, but unfortunately there's not much of an option. We don't really have a choice. I'm going on vacation, and I'm not bringing a computer to stream off of. All right, one more egg. Don't. I love that you guys have changed you guys have rearranged how you use the EAO emotes. They were meant for something completely different, and now they've just, the A emotes become the screaming emote. I love it. Neo dead? Ah. I don't know, last time you said that, we got the Jason House stream. I'm telling you now, I'm not going to Jason's house. I'm going to Colorado, where my internet access will be minimal at best. And it's different when I go hang out with Jason, because Jason's all about making content with me. Georgie rightfully wants me to spend time with her and the family, so. So I will be spending time with her and the family rather than focusing on making hella good content in Colorado. Not really my thought process. Banked your J-Pine, by the way, for whichever of you is going to be around at the end of the stream, please remind me to unlist the team builder for Play More. Remind me to do that at like 12 o'clock or like 11:59, I don't know. Like right around 12. So I don't forgore. Need to make sure I unlist that thing. Have you played Pokerogue? I personally haven't. I opened up the website and made an account, and then I never played it because I don't know. It's not my kind of game. Roguelikes aren't really my game. The thing is, I don't play Pokemon for the battling. Like, I literally only play Pokemon to shiny hunt. I even play through the main story just to get to the shiny charm. Like that, like I don't play Pokemon games to enjoy playing Pokemon. I can't remember the last time I sat down and played through a Pokemon game without the intention of shiny hunting at the end of it. I guess right now it would be Heart Gold, but that's also to transfer up my shinies, which is in a way just shiny hunting, right? So like I only play Pokemon games with shiny hunt pretty much. It has shiny hunting? Yeah, but I'm not interested in Pokerogue shinies. I'm trying to work on my living dex. If I'm going to spend my time shiny hunting, I'm going to work on this project instead of shiny hunting in a game where it really doesn't matter outside of the luck it gives me towards items at the end of each round. You know. Excuse me. So I'm just not as interested in it. But I've heard it's a very fun game. Mikey uploaded a Pokerogue video today. What was it? Was it on the MNJ TV Plays channel? What was it, like Team Sky takes on Pokerogue? Is that what it was? He wouldn't just upload a regular Pokerogue video, right? It'd have to be. He always plays these characters. It'd have to be a. He'd have to be playing a character. Did he just upload himself? Oh, it was Team Sky. Okay, I'd assume so. It's just regular Pokerogue video, I'd assume. Is it really? Just Pokerogue. How interesting. I mean, good for him. That's not usually like Mikey to upload a video that doesn't include some sort of character or something. I'm impressed. I hope it does well for him. I'm interested to see how this Cobblemon video does long term, because I know like the Mikey and John fans really love them as a duo, but I don't know if it's going to have the same longevity as like maybe one of John's Pokemon playthroughs. It is doing insanely well right now. I think right now it's like a 2 out of 10 if I had to guess. I don't know. I know it's doing well regardless. It's doing better than my videos, rip. 24-hour Kanto, 24-hour Johto, L video. What is Kanto at right now? I'm kind of waiting for my first video I've edited to hit 1 million views, and it's gonna be Kanto eventually. I just don't know when it's gonna hit it. I grabbed 6 eggs on both. Oops. 859k. Okay. I guess by the end of summer it might hit. It might hit 1 million. Possibly. Well, also, I guess whenever the Hoenn video comes out, it'll give Kanto a nice boost as well, because people will go back and watch the entire series. So, I'll have my 1 million view video eventually. Feels like it should be higher. People, here's the thing that I've noticed with the 24-hour videos is people really love those videos, but I'm gonna be honest, they just don't do well. Like when it comes to like people love the series and people it's weird. Everyone who watches them loves them, but it does not do well with like a casual Pokemon audience. Like it just doesn't. Like comparatively to other PM7 videos, it doesn't do that well. It's weird because when John and I started doing the 24-hour events, the point of it was to make really big like viral videos off it. But in fact, the more successful part of these events is now the live stream. Like, without a doubt, the live stream is more successful than the video, which is weird. Neo, it hit trending? Yeah, but it can hit trending and still do worse than other videos on the PM7 channel. I mean, PM7 has, I mean, John has a huge channel. Just because it hits trending doesn't mean it's necessarily, I'm not saying it's a bad video. I'm just saying in comparison to the other things on John's channel, it doesn't perform as well. John making a JMC video or Cob Along with Mikey or like Everything Legendary has a lot higher of a ceiling than it, at least it seems like that's a lot higher of a ceiling than these 24-hour videos do, because they just don't, they just haven't done as well, you know? I'm not saying I'm disappointed with how they've done, because I'm proud of the fact, I mean, I'm just proud of the fact that I've had 2 videos now that have both hit 30 on YouTube trending. Like, that's really cool for me, and I'm happy with that. But yeah, both Johto and Kanto hit number 30 on YouTube trending. I'm proud of those videos for sure. I just don't, they just, in comparison to other PM7 videos, they just don't do as well. They just don't. Which sucks, but it's just how it is. I think when we're, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what the views that we're actually shooting for is. I'm proud of the work that I did regardless. Like, it doesn't have to have 1 million views for me to be proud of the video. I'm proud of the video regardless. Morning, y'all. How's it going? It's going well, Stocky. How are you? And at the end of the day, I think Hoenn will probably do even better because we actually beat it. I think Hoenn is the best chance for one of these videos to do really well. And if Hoenn does poorly, then it's not going to be a great sign if Hoenn does poorly, because Hoenn we actually beat, and people want to see you beat a challenge, not just take it on. How long will we be streaming today? I usually stream for 3 hours, so I think we'll go till 12:15 CST is the plan. Hoenn will probably be more popular in general. Yeah, well, Hoenn's a hugely popular generation in general. I forgot I had this egg. It's a hugely popular generation in general. And it also, I'm gonna head out for a bit. I'll be back though, hopefully. All right, sounds good. Later, Jay. Have a good rest of your day. Neo, the streams will off though. That's what I said. Yeah, I said I said, weirdly enough, when John and I made these events, we thought the videos would be the more viral part of the event, but in actuality, the streams are the bigger portion. Like, the streams do insanely well. I wasn't expecting spoilers for the Hoenn challenge video today. Was that including Jirachi and Deoxys? Well, the Hoenn event already happened, is Taki. That's why I'm talking about it, because it happened as a live stream. But yes, we found all 135. I mean, I'm the event manager, so I'm gonna end up talking about the event. I apologize. I did not mean to spoil you. Since it happened as a live stream. My apologies. But yes, we did find all 135 of the Hoenn Pokemon. Bum 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 ba dum bum bum ba da bum 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 ba. 24-hour events are huge for growing channels as well. Yeah, exactly. Well, and I'm honestly, I'm just happy to be hosting events where I don't usually have time to watch longer streams thanks to work. Yeah, you're all good. Yeah, I don't mean to spoil things. It just happens. It just happens. Since I'm talking about these events as they're happening as the event manager, I like to answer people's questions about. People usually ask a lot, especially since they know me from these events. They like to ask me questions about the events, so I like to answer those questions, especially from an event management standpoint. I like to teach people how I run these events. Yeah, no, I'm really happy with it. I want to make it very clear, just because the videos don't do well in terms of the PM7 channel as a whole does not mean I am not happy with these events in the slightest. I want to make that extremely clear. I am extremely happy with how these events have come together. I'm extremely happy. They have exceeded everyone's expectations, especially from a live stream viewpoint. The fact that John, like, I mean, John consistently gets, like, I don't think he dropped below 5,200 viewers the entire stream, which is pretty insane. 5,200 viewers the entire live stream, and then every small streamer that was a part of it also saw higher viewership than normal. At least I'm pretty sure they did. I'm not sure if that's actually true or not. I have to actually check with them and ask, but I'm pretty sure they got larger viewership than they usually would, which means it helps out the smaller creators. So, I mean, it's a mutually beneficial event, and everyone enjoys being a part of it. So I'm very happy that these events have been as well received as they have, and I'm looking forward to doing more of them because it's just fun. I feel extremely blessed to be able to put these events on for everyone, so I'm looking forward to doing more of them. John and I do want to host events that aren't just 24-hour events, though. We want to try to get into other events, but right now it's easier for us to do 24-hour ones because we have the system for it. But we're looking to host other events down the line that I'm planning right now. Probably won't be until later, though. But yeah, the streams do really well. It seems like everyone has a good time. People look forward to it. It's gotten to the point now where people are like legitimately sad if the dates don't line up with the time that they can make it, which makes me sad because I want everyone to be able to make it. I just can't guarantee that, which sucks, but it's good stuff, man. Makes me happy. I'm happy people enjoy our events that much, and I hope to keep putting on events like these for people so that they can, you know. I mean, it definitely helps with PM7 as a brand, because we're definitely seen as leaders in the community when we're hosting events for this many people and putting this stuff on, which I love being able to do, so. I don't know if leader's the right word. Leader may not be the right word, but we're definitely helping out the community, which I'm happy to do, so. Anyways. We'll keep pushing. I don't know if we're going to beat Sinnoh, but, I mean, here's hoping, right? Good day, friend. Yo, what's up, Shadow? Happy Saturday, homie. I'm just hoping to find shiny Deoxys. I want to find shiny Deoxys, especially before the Sinnoh event. I'd like to find shiny Deoxys. Banana Fee 300 times under odds. What would that be? What is 300 times under odds? Also, we're not calling it Banana Fee, by the way. I want to clarify. That's definitely not going to be the name of the Manaphy. That's the Arceus War flashbacks taking, ain't it? Arceus War. There's an Arceus War? You have Arceus PTSD? I do have Arceus PTSD, and I'm definitely not looking forward to re-hunting it for the Sinnoh event. Booting up my old Brilliant Diamond and hunting it. I'm not looking forward to that, I'm telling you now. Because everyone's gonna be like, Neo, why aren't you hunting Arceus? You know you have access to it. Not looking forward to that. It's not, I'm not gonna have a fun time, I'm telling you now. I hate that stupid goat. I mean the Arceus PTSD? Okay, yeah. Yeah, my Arceus PTSD is strong. God, I hate that thing. I honestly thought, I mean, granted, when I found Arceus, I wasn't working for John yet, but I honestly thought I would never, I honestly thought I would never have to hunt that thing ever again. I thought I would never have to do it. Neo, just mysteriously lose your BDSP copy? It's a digital copy, so I don't think I could lose it. I'd have to delete it, which I'm not really willing to do. listen, it's just sad. At the end of the day, it's sad because I thought after my 16,000 encounter hunt for Arceus, I would be able to put my hands are clean. I'm done. I don't have to worry about that thing anymore. Nope. It's back with a vengeance. I really don't understand why. You can't ask Yugs to help with that? To help with what? With Arceus? No, I mean, everyone can hunt Arceus. We'll probably have 12, 13 people on Arceus if I had to guess. I mean, we're going to need to with how insane, with a 4096 hunt. We're going to need people to be locked in on that, so... Hey Neo, if you were to have a cult, what would it be called? Probably Construction Gang, if I had to guess. Speaking of Yugs, did you hear he's doing a Let's Go Shiny event thing? I did hear about that. He's like, what was it? He's trying to do a Dream Team quest, and if his community can find every shiny in Let's Go before he finds his 6, is that what it is? It's like some race like that? I think it's what I heard. I think there's almost 0 shot we get Sinnoh, way too many Legend Mythicals. Yeah, 4 Mythicals, 10 Legendaries, and 1 Masuda hunt, which is a Fion. It might be 9 Legendaries and 1 Masuda for Fion. I don't remember. It's the Iao cult. That is true. Iao would make more sense as a cult. Though, we're a very nice cult. We don't really, we're not looking to indoctrinate anyone on anything. We just want them to enjoy Iao with us. It's not really like an evil thing. Also, Burmy and Wormadam. Yeah, we'll need Masuda on those as well. But literally everything else can be found in Scarlet Violet or PLA. Let me think. Hold on. So... so it's Uxie, so it's the Lake Spirits, and then it's Dialga, Palkia, Garantina, Heatran, Cresselia, Regigigas. Oh, that's already 10. I think that's all of them, right? And then you have Fion, and then it's Manaphy, Shaman, Arceus. That's 14. I'm pretty sure that's right. Because 13... It would be way easier, true. Darkrai. I forgot Darkrai. So 4 Mythicals, 1 Masuda, and 10 Legendaries. A total of 15 Legendaries. I mean, damn. 1.5 times more Legendaries than we had last time, and none of them are in Pokemon Go. At least I don't think they're easy in Pokemon Go. I don't play Pokemon Go. So, that's gonna be fun. It's kind of hard, though, because we're adding so many... I want to keep on adding more people, but I also don't... In a weird way, I don't want these events to become too easy. You know what I'm saying? You can get Darkrai in raids. Oh, dude, I don't know how I feel about that. We allowed Pokemon Go last time for Jirachi because it's literally the only way to get it outside of bonus disc, but I want to see people get Darkrai in, like, Platinum or BDSP. I guess if you don't have the event item, it's not possible, but Darkrai and Rage just feel too easy. Like, those are the mythicals. Those are the one that should be really hard. Jirachi, it's you don't really have a choice. Regirock, it's fine. It's a legendary. It's a 1365 hunt. But do we allow free shiny Munchlax from SV? I think that'd be silly for them to do all... I think when you can just put on a normal sandwich and get a shiny Munchlax in the Paradise Barrens or whatever it's called, I think that's a much smarter way of handling Munchlax than playing through the entire Ogre Oustin. Doesn't seem like a really smart use of your time. Just normal sandwich it. It's a lot faster. That's what Scarecrow did during Kanto. But Ogre Ousting is fun with a group. Yeah, but I'm not gonna tell people to... I don't want to tell 4 people to Ogre Ousting for 1 shiny Munchlax and waste that much time Ogre Ousting. It may be fun, but that's a complete waste of time. Go do some resets on... I don't know. I mean, I'd prefer you do Dynamax Venture than Ogre Ousting for that long. Though, in all honesty, this event is going to be carried mainly by people who have... in my opinion, this upcoming Sinnoh event will be carried by people who have Ultra Sun and Moon legendaries. Like, that's who it's going to be carried by. 100%. It's going to need to be carried by those people. Because with 10 legendaries, we are not, I'm telling you now, we are not finding 10 legendaries in 24 hours in Dynamax Adventures. It's just not happening. It is, I don't want to say borderline impossible, it is impossible. There is no way that would happen. If we couldn't find 3 shiny legendaries in Dynamax Adventures with Lugia, Entei, and Raikou, we're not doing 10. I can do an Arceus hunt for the content. Hey, dude, I mean, listen. What's up? Well, we can figure it out, all right? I think we have Shiny Catherine has 2 consoles or 3 no, 2 consoles for Arceus because she tweeted out that she found one. So Shiny Catherine has 2. I have 1. I'm sure someone will get 2 extra consoles. And that's the Raikou War flashbacks talking. I'm just telling you, it's not happening. We're not finding 10 Dynamax Adventures legendaries in 24 hours. It's not happening. Dynamax Adventures are not that good. This event will be carried by people who have access to Ultra Sun Ultra Moon. Vandy is the one with Raikou PTSD. Listen, I'm sorry. We all have Raikou PTSD. We don't get to give that specifically to Vandy because he kept hunting it for a couple months after. I'm sorry. Love Vandy, he does not get to claim Raikou PTSD. We all have Raikou PTSD. That's a shared experience. I know he's not claiming it, I know you're claiming it on his behalf. That's a shared experience. We all feel that. When we see Raikou, our eyes roll in the back of our heads and we start freaking out. We start convulsing. Not a fan. Put the bottle up there. It would be interesting to see, dude, it would be so funny if Pokemon acknowledged the events we're doing by, like, doing some Laleep thing. Like, you know, obviously Pokemon Sleep did the Raikou event immediately after the Johto event, and obviously that had nothing to do with our event. It was just funny that, it was just a funny twist of fate. But, like, it would be so funny if they did some Laleep thing. Like, they acknowledged our event by doing some Laleep thing. The deep when your brain's going numb with the ornamental breeze. I got Raikou half odds. What did Laleep do? You'll see when you see the video. I'll hold off till you see the video. I'm not trying to spoil anyone. I forget that some people don't watch the. I'm so used to everyone in my streams having watched the live event, so I'm just gonna keep it on the DL. All right. This is for your sake. My second favorite fossil, Rip. What's your first? That's an interesting choice. I don't dislike Laleep. I don't know if it's my... I don't even know what my favorite fossil is. I don't think about fossil Pokemon enough to know. I don't think about fossil Pokemon enough to know what my favorite is. Aerodactyl, then Cordillera Leap? Oh, okay. That's fair. Honestly, I kind of forget about Aerodactyl. That's one of the most forgettable ones because it doesn't have an evolution. And the Gen 8 ones are memorable because they're all like weird conglomerates of one another. Honestly, I like Arctozolt. That dude's got a snot bubble and it's funny. He's all cold. He's like living in an eternal freezing temperatures. I love it. It's kind of weirdly cute. Also, he showed up for me insanely under odds, which was also kind of pog, so huge W. I think that was Arctozolt, right? Was it Arctozolt that was my last Galar fossil hunt? I can't remember. I kind of want the original Galar fossils eventually. Yeah, I would love that. I mean, what? It's, well, I guess no, you only have the butt, so it would be four and more Pokemon. Honestly, though, it will be a tragedy, and I mean a full-on tragedy if whenever, you know, if we're hopping generations, whenever there's a Legends Galar made, if they do not make the original fossils, that will be extremely disappointing. Horribly disappointing. It was way under odds, yeah, that's what I thought. That's why I like Arctozolt. He's my dog. Wait, were those all boys? No, there's a lot of girls on the Ponyta side. On the Darmanitan, they're all little dudes. Bum bum. I mean, that would be them making a Gen 5 remake without making the original dragon. Which, I mean, they could do if they wanted to hate on us. I really do wonder what they have planned for ZA, because for me it's so strange that they did not... It's so weird to me that they didn't, what's it called? That they didn't do Gen 5. Like, I really wonder what plans they had for ZA that made them want to do ZA first. I'm interested. I want to know. I'm also interested because I'm assuming next week we're going to get a Nintendo Direct. Because, you know, they said that we were going to have a Direct in June. So, and everyone thinks it's going to be like the 18th. So, I'm interested to see if we do have a Nintendo Direct next week. I don't think Pokemon will show up at it, but because I'm suspecting the first time we hear about ZA will be the August Pokemon Presents. But we'll have to see. Direct in the second half of June. Yeah, what would that be? That would be like next week or the week after, I think. Probably AZ too. Well, I'm assuming so. I don't think Zygarde needs its own game though, because it also got a lot of love in Sun and Moon. With the whole, like, cells and perfect Zygarde and stuff, so... I feel like there has to be something they really wanted to cook, and that's why they chose to do a Legends game in Kalos rather than Unova, so I'm just interested to see what that thing that is that they're cooking, you know? Direct in the second half of June is what they said. Everyone's been saying that it's going to be the 18th. I don't know if there was leaks that said that or they're all just hopping on the same rumor mill, but everyone's saying the 18th. So I don't know. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know if that's what they meant. We'll find out, I guess. If they meant if the 18th is actually going to be true. I guess we'll find out on Monday. Because what, the 18th is a Tuesday, right? Tuesday's kind of a weird day to have a Direct, no? Is that weird? That feels weird. Alright, well, left side Bridget, or right side Bridget does not want to give us an egg, I guess. She wants us to go. She wants us to finish this batch with just 5 eggs. I usually try to get 5 eggs and then have their arms crossed. So we can, so I can grab a 6th egg, but it looks like she's probably not going to cross her arms before. Oh, no, nice. Maybe for ZA, they'll finally release AZ Floette. I mean, maybe. I don't know. It'll be, I don't know, I'm interested to see what they do with it. It's just, it'll be an interesting thing. I don't know what their plans are. I'm just wondering when we're gonna get our first trailer now is what I'm wondering. It could be during the Nintendo Direct, though I would be very surprised because I'm pretty sure ZA is gonna be a Switch 2 game. Did I add this encounter? I think I added this encounter, right? I'm pretty sure I did. Maybe I didn't? I don't know. I'm pretty sure ZA is going to be a Switch 2 game, so if this Nintendo Direct's purely focusing on the last batch of Switch games, then we're not going to see ZA in it. Which my guess would be we're going to see our first ZA trailer in August, during the August Presents. Which, I mean, dude, that's such a long time between announcement and first trailer. What is that, 6 months total? Yeah, February to August, but... that's what I would suspect. No, I definitely added this encounters. I wouldn't be at 55 this early. You say that, but this is the 6-year anniversary of the Elder Scrolls 6 announcement. Yeah, dude, but let's be honest. I want to be let's be real with one another. Bethesda only did that to drum up hype, because I'm pretty sure at that point they were rolling off of the horrible launch of Fallout 76 and then like they were in recovery mode for their company. Like they were suffering from poor release after poor release. They had a really bad E3. Yeah, that's what I thought. So they were like, well, we have to do something. So let's just say that Elder Scrolls 6 will release at some point, which, yeah, no duh. It's just crazy that they said that in 2017. When did Skyrim come out? Was it No, it wasn't 2013. That was GTA 5. When did Skyrim come out? Was it 2010? 2011. Okay, so 6 years after GTA, 6 years after Skyrim, they announced that they're making another Elder Scrolls game. Obviously, they were going to with how big Skyrim was. But since that point, they've released Skyrim on like 15 different consoles. So like, I mean, we all know, like, yeah, of course you're gonna make Elder Scrolls 6. You don't need to tell us, but they just wanted to like, they literally were just trying to get the fans on their good graces again, because that's the only series I think they have now that is holding water. I guess outside of Fallout, but they haven't made, I don't even know when Fallout 5 would even come out. Well, wait, they might have other series, right? Don't they have Doom? I'm here, and what shined or unshined? Darmaka shined the last stream, Abba. Doom is still beloved? Yeah. Doom's had a resurgence since the Doom 2016 and then Doom Eternal, which I actually have a friend who worked on Doom and Doom Eternal. I have a friend who worked on those, which was kind of cool. Getting to hear from him like the back end development of it. Let's go, and you need one more. Also, I'm doing soft resets for Pink Onion. Yo, let's go. The Celebi. Huge W. Good luck with that, Abba. They're making Indiana Jones. I did see the trailer for that. That was at Sony State of Play, or what? Where was that? That wasn't at Summer Games Fest, was it? I don't know. I did see the trailer for it, though. I know what you're talking about. I do know what you are talking about. It looks fun, too. It looked like a really interesting Xbox Showcase. Okay, yeah. It looks like a really oh, I guess that makes sense. It's freaking, Xbox owns Bethesda now. It looks like an interesting Uncharted-like game. You know, the Indiana Jones game looked like an Uncharted-type game, which Uncharted is pretty much just an off-brand Indiana Jones, right? Kind of, in a way. So yeah, it looks good. Yeah, I guess they have some good games coming out, but I just feel like Bethesda as a whole has kind of fallen off a little bit. I mean, like, I just don't think they have the same level of love from fans as they used to, and them announcing Elder Scrolls 6 was 100% a play just to get people on their side again. Oh, I need to update my Discord. My Discord says 948. I'm at 949. Let me update that. Edit custom status. 949. When I hit 1,000 individual shinies, that's gonna be insane. That will be that'll be a moment for sure. Hitting 1,000 will be crazy. We're still a pretty far ways away from that, though. It's still crazy to me that we're under 100 shinies away from finishing the living dex. It just doesn't feel right. Like when I look at my living dex, it's true, but it just doesn't feel right. Like it feels like I'm lying to myself or something, you know? I don't know why I feel that way. I just feel that way. I'm like, oh, this isn't right. That can't be right. It's probably because I still have to do some, like I have to recapture some shinies that don't have clips for that are in Pokemon Go, but still, like, just feels weird. Actually, I think I need to refine 3 EVs, because I think we started doing that in Scarlet and Violet, but I need to do 3 EVs. I might do a stream where I catch all the shinies that I have left to find in Scarlet and Violet, because I'm pretty sure it's Clawitzer is one of them. And then I need 3 Eevee and something else. I forget. I don't know exactly what it is. I can't remember. I'll probably be lurking, just doing some soft resets. Alright, sounds good, Baked. Good luck with your Mewtwo, homie. You got it. I believe in you. Banked wants Yugs to notice him. True. Hey, I respect the grind. I want Yugs to notice me. Man has a majestic voice. I love that man's voice. It is intoxicating. And yes, I am flirting. What about it? What is this? Banked, it's okay to admit that you want Yugs to notice you. I want Yugs to notice me too, alright? We're all in the same boat here. We all want Yugs to notice us. You don't have to hide it. We know. We know. Are you really trying to get shinies and then Yugs just get Suicune? I don't know much about shiny energies these days, but that's kind of the defining Yugs moment for me. Yeah. It happens every once in a while, man. Sometimes you just get a clip where you say the right thing at the right time and then the shiny shows up. It's just crazy. Sometimes, you know, you find a shiny and then your buddy claims you sold them fentanyl, and that's kind of just what gets immortalized. It's just how it goes. Good for you. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're about to have a cat fight in the ring. It happens, you know? So sometimes you can't control the outcome. Sometimes you can't control the outcome, you just have to live with it, you know? Do I have 4 eggs or 5 eggs on this game? 3? Bridget, what have you been doing? I swear, Bridget, I'm gonna get mad. You gotta give me eggs quicker than that. I'll call Purple Cliff, bro. You tight with Purple Cliff like that? You and Jack just know each other like that? Yeah, I just know Jack like that. You know, weirdly enough, I haven't had a lot of people, despite the fact that I work for John and am in some of John's content, I haven't had a lot of people be obnoxious with me about, like, Mikey and Jack and stuff like that. I did have one person comment on my stream after the Johto video come out, and they said, for the Hoenn event, will you name all the flying type Pokemon Team Sky? And I was like, why? What? Why? Why would I do that? I'm not even catching all the flying type Pokemon. What? Most of the time I have a more understated reaction to shiny, so I like seeing that on YouTube as well. Yeah. Yugs is a great place for that. Yugs Calm and Collecting is really good for that. He's chill. Who else? You didn't catch any Pokemon. Untrue! I caught Barbaracle and Aurorus. Think about that. Huh? And you know the nice thing is, here's what I'm gonna tell you guys a little secret, all right? I'm gonna tell you guys a little secret. At the end of the day, I don't need to find any shinies. I end up in the video anyways. You know? I'd be dropping little W's left and right. People are gonna know me regardless. I'm him, all right? Do, do, do. You guys can hate on me all you want, but at the end of the day, I end up in the video regardless. I don't need to find shinies. My addition to the event is almost meaningless outside of event management. I'm tempted to not even shiny hunt in the Sinnoh event outside of Manaphy and Arceus. I'm tempted to. I'm tempted to just not because it's a very... Trying to manage that event from the beginning is stressful, alright? It is a difficult thing to manage everyone, like, saying they found shinies alongside me trying to hunt shinies at the same time. So I may just not even shiny hunt during Sinnoh until it all calms down. May take away my chance to get Manaphy, but oh well. Oh well. What are you gonna do? There's a lot going on. There is a lot going on at the beginning of these events. I have like 20 shinies in an hour to report. I'm quadruple hunting most of the time. I was quintuple hunting during the Hoenn event. It's too much to handle. I'm too good at all of it, you know? Luckily, quintuple hunting will be out of the question for, Quintuple will be out of the question for, Sinnoh, because I can't hunt on my epilogue, because there's no Sinnoh Pokemon in Generations 1 through 3, shockingly, I know. It's hard to believe. It really is hard to believe. They didn't put Sinnoh Pokemon in Fire Red? Why? Are they haters? Shiny, wow. The shiny sound play, that's crazy. I definitely think you don't hunt in the first hour. Yeah, I'd agree. Definitely think that's probably a good call. It is nice that I have every Pokemon in Gen 4 outside of Manaphy. It makes me want to hunt Manaphy, but like, dude, I feel like someone else will find it, and then I'll just be like, what do I hunt for the rest of the event? I'm gonna be honest, the Hoenn event was not as fun when I needed Deoxys and Jirachi, and then Deoxys and Jirachi were found, and now I'm just hunting Pokemon that I don't need. Like, that just wasn't as fun for me, but that's also a selfish desire, and I need to not be selfish in these events. It's not really my job to be selfish. My job is to run it, so I need to get over myself. Neo coordinate, that's my plan. They call me the event coordinator, event manager. What's a better term? You're the only one getting paid to be there, SMH, true. I do need to show up and not be selfish. Actually, what's a better term on a resume? Event manager or event coordinator? I guess manager would be the better term, right? Coordinator is usually like takes what they've been given and then coordinates, not manages all the stuff. That was a lot in the first hour? Yep. A whole lot. And it's like that every single time too, man. It never gets old. That stuff happens every time. Event and logistics manager. What is logistics manager? Why does that add to anything? Add that AI buzzword in. Oh, is that an AI buzzword? Lol. It's kind of sad that now those resumes are just filtered through by an AI. It's kind of sad, all things considered. Doesn't really allow people to really get their name out there. Kind of sucks. Logistics manager. Well, luckily I'm not applying for any jobs, so I'm kind of happy in my job. I don't really need to apply for a job right now, so I'm good. Logistics? Well, I know what logistics is, but it's like, if you're an event manager, you're doing logistics anyways. Who reads every intern resume I get? Hey, dude, listen, it's better than not reading it. Because then you're like not actually giving these people a chance. I don't know. If they're gonna take the time to apply, they should take the time. They should at least have their resume read. I don't know. IMO. If you ask for a here's my thing. If you're gonna ask for a resume, you should be willing to read it. I don't care whose job it is to read it. If you're gonna require a resume for a job application, you should read the resume that you asked for, rather than having a bot read over it for you. I guess in some positions it's better, but some of these kids still get thrown away. Lol. Well, I mean, yeah, that's kind of what you have to do, though. You know, you got a resume that has no good experience on it. You're like, nope, goodbye. I mean, I did when I worked at the old college that I worked at. When I worked at the old college, I started up the gaming lounge. Like, I helped build the gaming lounge that was there. And we hired some people for the gaming lounge, and I mean, I would go through. Most of it was based off availability, because when you're hiring college students, they don't have a lot of like previous work experience, so previous work experience didn't matter. But if your availability was like, yeah, I'm available like 3 hours each week, it was immediate like, nope, declined. I mean, I went through the same thing, but I actually read all the resumes. You need to look up how to write a resume. Here's the thing, when you're writing a resume, I've had, God, how many jobs have I had? I've had a lot of jobs. I'd say probably a dozen jobs if I had to guess. Maybe that's not true. Full-time jobs I've had 2. Part-time jobs 1, 2, 3. So that one. Yes, that. So I probably had 8 jobs in the past. I think if I was applying for a job, I wouldn't include anything. If I was including part-time work, it would only have to be if it's like with it only the stuff that applies to jobs. So for instance, if I'm applying for like a managerial position, I would probably include my time managing an esports team, because that includes the knowledge of like running schedules and stuff like that. But generally, if I'm like applying for something that has nothing to do with esports, it'd be like, okay, why do I care? You know, I've had enough jobs that I can litter around. A lot of these kids will end up with a little full page dedicated to each summer job. Yeah, no. I've always been of the opinion that if you can't describe what you did in your job within 4 to 5 bullet points, you need to take it off. Because the thing is, the point of a resume is not to give them your whole list of job duties. The point was to let them know, hey, I did this job, and then they ask you more about that job in the interview. Like, that's the point. So what you should do is, like, so for instance, if I were to apply for a job with this current job that I'm working now, I would probably say manage 3 events through PM7, peaking at over 10,000 viewers with I'd use better words than this, but peaking at over 10,000 viewers, including 20 to 40 different other content creators, and then I would say something along the lines of edited videos with edited YouTube videos with views over, I'd have to do the numbers, but probably like 1.5 million views, and then edited YouTube shorts ranging, I think that had like 3 million views in total through all the YouTube shorts that I edited. And then that would be that would be the 3 things I said, and then they could ask more questions off that. But I'm not, you know, because I do a lot more at PM7 than just those 3 things, but those are probably the best like buzz things that you can say. They're encouraging way more buzzword cramming. Yeah, I know. Well, it's stupid. Again, like if you're gonna have people send in a resume, just read the resume. You don't need, like, I mean, a good resume could be, okay, how old are you? What jobs have you had that has relevant experience? And then, you know, maybe look at your volunteer work. Volunteer work's not really useful anymore, because it's like, I don't care what you do in your free time. I care more about what you do in your work, you know? But that's what I would do. Maybe some other skills that you have. So like if you wanted to include like Adobe Premiere or like After Effects, stuff like that, then that's cool. But they're early 20s. The thing is, though, I think a lot of kids, especially if they're coming out of college, they just assume, like, oh, I have a degree, I'll get a job. And they don't learn the skills of how to actually get a job, you know? Like, there's a skill in interviewing. There's a skill in getting a job. I see people tweet out these emails they get. Like, I don't know if I've shared the story about how I got hired with John, but I just sent a cold email. Like, I did a cold email to John, and he happened to see it, and then him and I talked, and I got this job, and my job evolved from YouTube Shorts, so on and so forth. Like, I got a cold email job. People don't know how to email content creators, especially if you want to work for a content creator. People do not know how to send emails offering work. They're so bad at it. They like, somehow they end up being slightly demeaning to the content creator, or there's like slightly demeaning to the content creator, or they don't know how to offer up their skills in a way that's actually beneficial to the creator. They're just like, hey, I'd like a job. And they're like, okay, doing what? What are you gonna do for me? You know? People don't understand that, so. I get if you get literal thousands of applications and you just screen to get the garbage out, but everyone else should have their resume ready. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, it just depends on how many applications you get. I think if anything, you should look for like, I mean, the first thing you should look for is relevant work experience, right? So for instance, if you're at a law firm, the first thing you should look for is, okay, have you ever worked at a law firm before? If this is not an entry position, have you worked at a law firm? Yes, stay. Yes, stay. Yes, stay. Yes, stay. Otherwise, get them out. Neil still ignoring my offer to services? I've also tried to teach people that if it's on your resume, always be prepared to talk about it. Wait, how am I ignoring yours? Are you offering to help me with my resume? What are you saying? Listen, Shadow, I know everything about resumes, okay? I'm like the best at resumes. I was joking, I applied to join the Shiny event. Oh, yeah, no, it's in the, no, trust me, it's in the resume pile. It's like back here, I got it, it's, no, I'll look at your prior experience, trust me. Georgie, is the Shredder still plugged in? Okay. Yeah, I'll look at it, don't worry. That would be really funny, though, if John and I were like, hey, instead of just giving us your reel of content that you've made, can you just send me a resume and I'll decide whether or not you make the Sinnoh events? It's funny. Yeah, people lie on their resumes and don't realize they can and will be asked about it. You have to be prepared if you put something on it. Oh, yeah, well, that's just stupidity. If you put something on your resume that is untrue or, like, you weren't prepared to talk about, dog, that's on you, bro. I mean, come on. You either have, like, you either gotta work your way up to getting a job, you either have the experience or you don't. It's that simple. Boo-doo-doo. Bing, 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 bing. This song definitely already played. Yay, we're getting repeat songs, poggers. I love it when that happens, it's my favorite. This song goes so unbelievably hard, it's not even fair. Also, they made another version of this for the Entei event, and it's not as good. They were a huge ex-baseball team fan, and I thought I'd give them an easy curveball. I asked, how's star player, and they went, who? Why would you even put that on your resume? Are you trying to get good points? Why would you ask? Why would you do that? Like, does your firm work with a specific team? Dog, if I said I was a Mavericks fan, and if I said on my resume I was a Mavericks fan, it's like, what do you think about Derek Lively? And I said, who? Bro, come on. You can't be, like, if you... Because the thing is, you would 100% ask them about, like, Luka. They'd be like, oh, I love Luka Doncic. He's amazing. He's, like, one of the best players to ever do it. And then you ask them about Derek Lively, and they're like, huh? What? Derek who? Bro. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with a different applicant. Thank you for your time. No, I always ask people what's in their extra interest section. Interesting. Dog, extra interest? Being a damn good employee. That's what I would put. I would be a glazer, bro. I'd be like, my interest is being a great hard worker and employee. That's my extra interest. I love working late hours. I love giving up my life and having no work-life balance. I love working myself to the bone for my employer. That's my extra interest, actually. That's what I really love. Anyways, what time do I start? If someone told me that, I'd be like, this position isn't for you. No. You don't understand. I'm a one of my greatest strengths is flexibility. Regardless of what you think you need for this position, I promise you I'll fit it. Even if you don't think I fit it right now, I will fit it because I'm just that flexible. It's just one of my very good skills. I'm a contortionist. Do not make this job your life. Prioritize enjoying your summer. Boo! If I wanted to prioritize enjoying my summer, I wouldn't take in this damn job, Shadow Saber. You understand that? I'm looking for resume building. I don't care about my summer. I want to make some buckaroo cash. I want to get some of that resume bumpers. You know what I'm saying? Who cares about enjoying my summer? I can enjoy my summer when I'm dead. Any truers and shit? You know it's true. Had a fat block to the resume. That's the point. That's what I'm there for. That's all that I want. Crazy things you can hear in interviews? Bro, dude. Man, you know what's crazy? And listen, I don't want to be too judgmental because they're college students, right? But sometimes I would interview some people at the old college that I worked at, right? And it would be, I'm pretty sure if I knew, it would be either their first time applying for a job, like it'd be their first job. I don't know if it'd be their first interview ever, but it would definitely be the first job that they're working. And the things that I would hear come out of these people's mouth is like shocking to me. Because my first job, I owned my own business before I applied for my first job. And the things that these people would ask for or say, it's like, whoa, wait a second. What? It was shocking to me. It was legitimately shocking how these people would act in interviews. Like, they just wouldn't know what to do with themselves. It's insane. I've seen some people be playing games, watching videos, underwear in the background, vaping. Yeah, dude, it's insane. I don't understand what they're thinking. It's like, dog, have you ever interviewed for a job ever? Like, we would hire people, right? Or we would do these interviews and we'd be like, so what's your availability? Because, you know, the most you can work is 20 hours. It's like, oh, I can only work like 6 a.m. to 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. on Mondays. It's like, okay, so the gaming lounge doesn't open till noon. So I don't think this is going to work. Even though your application said you had more availability, it looks like you've changed your availability times. So, and you applied for this place, and you should know when it opens in that case, right? So, like, I don't know. Are we missing something here? Did I make the mistake? I'm confused. It's just horrible, bro. You should know I'm paying attention to them. I'm assuming they forgot that an interviewer is literally focusing only on you. Yeah, dude, it's horrible. It's just awful, man. I don't know what these people are thinking. Well, and then you would have like, then you'd have some people who are like I'm all for, like, especially in like what's it called? I'm all for like working with people that have disabilities and stuff to make sure that their work environment fits them. Like, I don't want to tell someone they can't work because of a disability, right? At all. If you're in like a wheelchair, cool. Like, that's fine. We can work around you being in a wheelchair because, you know, we can work around it. Make sure you're working with an employee that is like, make sure you're working with an employee that can reach high shelves and stuff like that. If we're doing a 2-person shift, right? Like, we can work around that. But when I'd have people who are like, you know, I don't stand a lot, so my legs are pretty weak, so I don't want to stand a lot on the job. It's like, well, I mean, one, it's a gaming lounge, you don't stand a lot anyways, but you also like, what? Like, I mean, like, are you saying that when you stand you don't want to? Like, in general, like when people are asking for help? I'm confused. It's weird because it's like these people, it's like some people just didn't work jobs beforehand and they don't understand that, like, when you have a job, you kind of, unless you're doing something unethical or morally irresponsible, you kind of just do what you're told. Like, that's just kind of what you're supposed to do. Have morals and have ethics, but if you're told to do something, it's not really a question. Or like, oh, I wonder if I should do this or not. You just do it, you know? Oh, one time I did interviews with my boss, and the interviewers deferred to me because I was a man, and they didn't look at our company site to see her face on the homepage. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, dude, when you're interviewing for a job, you should... I mean, dude, I remember interviewing for jobs, and I would try to research the person. I would try to find out who would be interviewing me and then research about that person. Like, you go on LinkedIn, you find out who consults the interviews. You look at the email after they try to set up an interview. You look up that person. You look up any person related to them. You try to figure out the entire board of people who will be interviewing you and everything you can learn about them before you go on. And then in my case, you watch every PM7 video you can. I actually had been watching John for a long time before I sent him that cold email. I'd been watching John for a while. I think at that point I'd been watching his stuff for like a year. Doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo. But yeah, if you go into an interview with absolutely zero idea of who's interviewing you, you did not do enough research. It's just the truth of the matter. You should have done more research if you have zero idea who's interviewing you. If you know nothing about them. And then it's funny because then people are like, oh, dude, it's just so hard to get a job out there. It's like, is it, like, really hard to get a job? Or one, are you applying for jobs you aren't qualified for? Or two, do you have the interview skills to actually get a job when you have the opportunity? You know? Sometimes it makes you ask that question. I also teach that in my workshop. Yeah, exactly. I mean, dude, I don't know. For me, these just feel like common practices, but obviously people don't fully understand them. I've seen something like that when the interviewer is trying to cozy up to the... and not the boss who they'd work under. Ooh. The opportunities they are given, yeah. Well, that's the thing, though. It's like, they don't, like... I don't know, dude. You don't... I don't know. There's just certain steps you can take to have a better chance of getting a job, and some people either don't want to put in the work or just aren't. I don't know. They aren't made for it. I don't know. I don't know what to say. It's weird. They just don't got it in them. Once some interview, you spend 15 minutes tell me about yourself, and they kept going on and on about how they ran a successful business. Oof. Dog, we don't care that much. I'm gonna be real with you, homie. Interview stuff is interesting, man. It's funny, dude. I'll tell you, one of the weirdest things is working for someone you've never met. Like, I've worked for John for a year and a half now, right? It was December 15th that I first got hired part-time. Yeah, that's literally a year and a half today, because today's June 15th. I've worked for John for a year and a half now. A little bit over a year and a half. I guess full-time I started working on January 23rd. No, January 19th. No, 23rd was my first day. January 23rd of last year. So about a year and a half I've been working for John. I've never met the dude. It's so weird. It's so weird working for someone you've never met in real life. And obviously, like, John knows about me and Georgie. John cares about me and my family. I mean, obviously, his paycheck is what helps me support my family. But it's weird to work for someone you've never met in person, you know? I would like to meet him eventually, but I don't know when that'll happen. Doom, 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 doom. Is it an opinion of showing that bad interviews won't show up? Here's the problem. I think a lot of the bad interviewees that have that mentality have been told the thing of, like, they want to know about you, so tell them as much as you can, and then they don't realize that, like, part of telling them as much as you can is answering the questions they're asking and not just talking about yourself forever, you know? People do want to know about you. They do want to know about the things you've done, but that means you shouldn't just waffle forever, you know? Like, you gotta stop talking at some point. I do think they've just been given bad information of, like, people want to hear all that they can about you, and that's not always true. They want to know if you're capable, you know? Yes, I did, Shadow. I don't know yet, but I'm assuming we probably will. I'm just gonna answer that out loud because I can be vague enough. Yes, I did send it to him. He did not have an immediate direct response, but I'm pretty sure at some point we probably will. I will let you know though as soon as I hear more about it. I don't think anything's gonna happen till August with that, but as soon as I hear something about it, I will message you directly. Thank you, of course, sweetheart. Can I call you sweetheart? Is that okay? Actually, just kidding. I don't care what you think. I'm gonna do it anyways. You can't stop me. Wrong emoji? Hey, no. Don't, that wasn't the wrong emoji. No, you're being a little sweetheart. You're being a little sweetheart. Hey, I don't want to be a hater, all right? Because I love shinies whenever they show up. Can we get Darmanitan under 100? Question mark. An under 100 shiny hunt? Be kind of pog. I'd like an under 100 Masuda method hunt. That'd be great. Thank you very much. It would be nice. Wouldn't it be nice if we were older? Then we wouldn't have to wait so long. Among Us. Thanks, Banked. Thank you for the dutiful contribution to this society. I appreciate it. You really did a great job there. That reminds me of an unexpected Masuda. I accidentally still had a singular Duska leg in my box and it was a shiny. Dude, I've always wanted that to happen. Like, you know, you have some extra eggs over from a hunt that you just forget to hatch, and then you hatch them and it's like, oh, would you look at that? It's a nice little surprise. What a nice little surprise. Kind of crazy, you've already done 200 encounters of Deoxys. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if it's just been a recent thing, but I have been schmooving and grooving through encounters. I don't know if I've just gotten more efficient with these kinds of hunts, but I've gone from like, I used to only get 50 eggs per hour, and now I get 60, and I feel like I'm getting more Deoxys encounters as well. I feel like I'm grooving, honestly. The efficiency rating has gone up. Shadow, did you watch the game last night? Is the hype from ending the drought? I guess so. I guess I'm just back to cooking. Just wait till we find Deoxys. Once we find Deoxys, we're really cooking. Full Odds Friday's back. I'm ready to bring Full Odds Friday back, in all honesty. Have you figured out the anaphylaxis method yet? What? The huh? The Manaphy. Oh, dude, I was about to be like, what are you waffling about? What in the world? No, I haven't fully figured out. I haven't actually done the method yet. Well, to be fair, I need to buy 2 copies of Diamond and Pearl first. That's what I need to do first. And I have not done that. So, let me do that first, you know? Let me get that done. I don't even know where to buy 2 copies of Diamond and Pearl. Anaphylaxis, my favorite Pokemon. Yeah, it's super. It's a big mon, bro. People really love that mon. No, I haven't figured it out fully. The problem is like there's a tutorial online about how to get the ace started, but there's no tutorial about how people get it to where I would need it to be, and I need like a step-by-step tutorial to understand what the hell I'm doing. But I'll get it eventually. I need to buy 2 copies of Diamond and Pearl first, and I don't really know where to do that, if I'm being honest. I don't know where to buy a good copy of Diamond, 2 good copies of Diamond and Pearl. I would kind of like, I'd like real ones too, if I could get one. Wait a second, hold on. No, these have to be fake though, right? These are 100% not real though. These have to be repros, no? They're legit? Dude, I call hard cap. There's no way they're selling this for 30 bucks a pop. I'm sorry, there's no shot. I have to call cap. Why would they be selling these? They sold all 3 for... Oh, wait, no. They're a Goodwill type rare find store? Well, damn, I may hop on this today then. I only need 2 of them. Why does it say it's 80 bucks though? No. Damn, I may buy this. Are you 100% sure these are legit? Like 100% on God, no cap? Sorry to be cringe with my wording, but I must know. I bought from them, what I got from them was legit, but I can't guarantee every item. I mean, I guess it doesn't super matter because illegitimate copies still count, right? I mean, like, you can still transfer up from illegitimate Diamond and Pearl copies, but that's insane. I'm gonna buy that right after this stream. I just hope they work. That'll be disappointing if they don't. They just rapidly flip stuff after getting them from estates and garage sales. Interesting. I definitely don't have a copy of Diamond and Pearl on my games, right? I don't have Gen 4 outside of... I don't think I have Gen 4 outside of the Heart Gold that I own. There's my fake Emerald copy. Nope, there's Black and White. I own 2 copies of Pokemon Black for some reason. That's all 3DS. Yeah, I only own Heart Gold. Yeah, I own a lot of Pokemon games, man. I own X, I own Y. I own a lot of Pokemon games. Okay, well. Okay, then. Yeah, I'll definitely purchase those today, then. At least try to get the hunt set up if I can. I'll try to get the hunt set up before we do the Sinnoh event. Wait, no, the reproduction, I found his Etsy shop. I got bamboozled. I knew it. I knew it. I was like, dude, there's no shot. I want to believe it, but there's no shot someone would sell those games for... It just wouldn't happen. They wouldn't sell these games for $30. I just don't believe it. Oh, it even says at the bottom, these are reproduction games that work and save. It says it at the bottom. I mean, if I need to buy repros, I don't mind buying repros for it. I just don't want to, you know? But I also don't want to spend $100 per copy of Pokemon Diamond, you know? I think repros work, though, with the Manaphy event, if I remember correctly. I'm pretty sure they do, at least. The one thing I wish I could do is port my save over on both of these games, because I don't really want to have to set it up. I don't want to have to, like, set the Ace up on 2 different consoles, because it's a really complicated method, but I don't know if I have much of a choice. I don't think I have much of a choice. I don't have any way to import a save onto a DS without jailbreaking a console, and I'm not really into that. Does Anaphylaxis work with Japanese copies? Yes, Anaphylaxis does work. It's so funny that it assumes you wanted to say LAXIS after Manaphy. Like, Why would they add 5 extra letters? Like, oh, you just forgot to type LAXIS on this. Of course, that's what this is a mistake you made. Like, dog, that's an extra 5 letters. No, I'm not typing that. So funny. That's why AI isn't taking over the world, true. Because they don't even know what Manaphy is, cringe. Cringe AI, you don't even know what Manaphy is, L. Can't spell anaphylaxis without L, you know what I'm saying? I've been saying that for years, by the way. It's a classic Neo statement. Man-a-fee, true. I just want to get shiny. I just want to get shiny Manaphy. I don't know how to do the ace method though. I'm gonna be honest. I need to figure it out. It's gonna take a lot of setup, which is kind of annoying, but whatever. What are you gonna do? You unfortunately just have to do it. That's how it goes. Do I need any eggs? Okay, I don't need the eggs on the right game. Do 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 do. The one thing I did like about BDSP Masuda hunts is that it just went through all eggs without me having to take extra steps. Not that I like BDSP anyways. Cringe. I don't know. I'm hoping for... I'm hoping I get to do Manaphy. It's just gonna take a hell of amount of a set. It's gonna take a hell of a lot of setup. Okay, but you're taking extra steps to hatch the eggs because of the egg cycles? That's true. Yeah, that's true. And I'm not a huge fan of that. I'll give you that, that's for sure. I need to get rid of this emerald copy. Where do I put this thing? I need to put it in that box up there. I'll just put it on my phone so it reminds me. I'm just hoping to find my boy. I just want to find Manaphy, but I need to finish up my frickin'... I mean, I need to set up the ace method, and I'm not looking forward to it. I just don't know how to, is the problem. Watch somehow the setup of the hunt takes longer than the hunt itself. Like, I find Manaphy in, like, 15 resets. And the setup took longer than the hunt. That would be funny. I do wonder how long Deoxys is going to take. I'm hoping it's not going to be too far over odds. Like, I'm fine with it going to 10k, but I'm hoping it doesn't go, like, you know, 19k like Celebi did. Because Celebi 19k wasn't that bad because we were double hunting it, but when you're single hunting them on like this, going double odds is painful. It's what made Darkrai take so long. So it was like triple odds. Morning, girl. Nope. Do you know when John is posting the 100 shiny Gen 3 video? I do. I will not tell you though. What? Huh? Pecan? That's not a fruit. Okay. Pecan. It's a pecan. No, I do know, but I can't tell you. I'm not going to tell you that. But I promise you he will be posting it. He will post it, but that's not really my business to say when he will post it, so. Plus, if I were to say it, then there would be an expectation. If it needed to be delayed for some reason, then that would cause a problem. Just the tricks of the trade, brother. I can't leak business secrets. My primary responsibility is to John himself, and I cannot say when he's posting a video or what videos he's posting next or any of that. But I can tell you it will get posted. We will be making a video on the Gen 3 event, and we will be doing Gen 4 eventually. Just no hints on when that date is. Anyways, how's your day going? It's going just fine. We're just sitting here hunting some Galarian forms, working on my own shiny living decks. You can't make promises you can't keep. Exactly. And I make a lot of promises that I can't keep often. I'm really bad about that. I love promising things that I can't keep. Like, I promise you guys I'll find a shiny today. Still hunting Darumaka. Well, we found Darumaka last stream deluxe, but we need a second one for Darmanitan, so we'll start doing new hunts after we find one of these two. FNAF stream, exactly. FNAF stream, Arceus Part 2. I love making promises that I can't keep. It's just fun, you know? But yeah, Deluxe, we need two of them. We need a Galarian Darmanitan and Galarian Rapidash, because I already have one Galarian Ponyta that I found off stream, but we need to find a second one, so we're doing our second hunt for both of these now, and then we'll make a wheel and start spinning the Galarian Pokemon that we need left. Just start spinning a wheel every time we need to find a shiny, you know? It's so funny, Shadow, that you and I thought those were legit Pokemon games when in the embed that you sent me, it literally says these are reproduction games that work and save. It literally says that. Neither of us know how to read. We're both stupid. In the embed, it literally says that exact sentence, that they are reproduction cards. We can't read. We're stupid. I also swear this song already played as well. I feel like we're just listening to the same music over and over. No? Am I just losing it? I just feel like we keep listening to the same songs over and over. I swear, YouTube Shuffle is just horrible. It's just really bad at its job. Like, you're supposed to be a shuffle mechanic. Why can you not shuffle? Well, someone else got Mewtwo. No more soft resets for me for now. RIP. Did that start today, Banked? When did the Let's Go thing start? Was that today, or has it been all of June? 9 a.m. Dang. I don't know what Yugs was thinking, bro. Yeah, he has a. How long is it? Is it a week that they have, or is it like until he finishes his? It's whoever finishes first. Cause his community's gonna roll through that, bro. Until the summer ends, yeah, dude. Yugs is gonna have to, especially with the Pokemon I saw on his list, he's gonna have to get extremely lucky to find those shinies in Let's Go, bro. His community's gonna roll him. Hate to say it. Howdy, yo, what's up, Peppy? How you doing, home dog? Okay, really? Get over there. He has a full-out straight hunt. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, it's ogre. Call it a wrap. Bros up and Copium if he thinks he can win that. I'm sorry. Love Yugs and all, but like, you have a full army looking for every shiny in Let's Go, and you're just looking for 6? I don't know, bro. I have a feeling they'll be able to do it. I think they'll be able to pull it off. Do 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 do. Bing bang 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 bing bing bang bing bop. What is the full odds trade hunt that he's going for, banked? LNG, dude. Okay, cool. The Alola Geodude. Boo doom 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 doom. Ow, ah. Ow, ah. Hey, Neo. Yo, what's up, Wing and Mikey? How you doing, homie? Welcome back to the stream. What's up? What are you walking about? Are you cursing in my family-friendly house?
I'm sorry.
How dare you? True. You just be saying hella cuss words. Well, I know that. What's up? You okay? Mm-hmm. Bum 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 ba da 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 ba da. Good, just chilling. I tried Cobblestone the first time. I can't find a single Poke Center. You'll find it eventually. They spawn pretty regularly. Just depends. John's Cobblestone video is doing pretty well. It's cooking. The whole library's up. People are watching a lot of PM7 content right now. People love PM7 content, including myself. I'm a huge PM7 fan. Excuse me. Oh, I'm disgusting. I also realized the colors of the jewels on Shiny Galarian Darmanitan is 100% different. It's like more of a deep blue. It's like a dark blue rather than a light blue. When I saw the shiny, the jewels are also a different color. Unless I'm tripping, I'm pretty sure they are. Yeah, those are much lighter blue. Bum bum ba da ba boo do boop boo doo 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 doo. What would be a fun Pokemon to see as a Cobblemon model? Honestly, just Voltorb, because it's just a block. Like, that's kind of funny. You know? It's kind of funny just to see a straight up block. Do do da 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 da. Alright. Just keep grinding away at these encounters. I was a little bit slower that time. I only got 55 encounters that hour. Kind of cringe. And like Animation's Ponytail looked amazing in it, yeah. Cobblemon's doing a great job. I think Cobblemon did a good job because Pixelmon, what was initially interesting about Pixelmon was seeing Pokemon in Minecraft, and then they just started putting 3D models in Minecraft with like the curves and everything, and it just didn't look like it belonged in Minecraft anymore. And now Cobblemon's doing what Pixelmon used to do by making Pokemon look like they are in Minecraft rather than just putting Pokemon into Minecraft, and it's a much more interesting. Mewtwo ran away. How does Mewtwo run away? Don't they have to knock it out? Mewtwo doesn't run away. Legendaries don't run away, though. And Let's Go it can? They can run? I thought Legendaries only run away if you don't knock them out in battle. They can just run away? Roaming Legendaries run away? Yeah, but we're talking about in Let's Go, where like there's just strong spawn soft resets. Oh yeah, they can run away in Let's Go? Interesting. I didn't know that. Well, I'm glad I hunted them in other games where I could just fail them by not catching them and them using struggle rather than that wacko stuff. That's why I also just catch things in Master Balls. I also think, I realized the other day that catching Deoxys or Mew in specific Pokeballs doesn't really matter when I'm pretty sure when you transfer them up, they just end up in a Park Ball anyways, don't they? Don't they just end up in a Park Ball? Like, it doesn't matter. Because the Amazing Crossbow game? Yeah, so I was about to say, it's like, it doesn't really matter what Pokeball you catch them in the original game that you catch them in, because they're just going to be in a Park Ball anyways. Me catching them in a Master Ball doesn't matter. Which, in all honesty, Mewtwo looks pretty good in a Park Ball, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it's a mainly yellow ball with, like, the blue trim, so that's kind of lit. Or did I say Mewtwo? I meant Deoxys. I don't know where Mewtwo came from. Probably from me reading Banks' chat. I meant Deoxys. Oops. Da, 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 da. What should I grab from Dunkin', Neo? I'm gonna be honest, I think I've had Dunkin' like twice. The one thing I grabbed that was really nice was like this vanilla, like this weird vanilla cinnamon iced tea thing. I don't even remember exactly what it was. I just know it had cinnamon in it. There's a really nice, like, maybe it was like a maple cinnamon thing? I don't know. I can't remember. I just got a nice tea. I don't really eat Dunkin' often though, if I'm being honest. I live in Texas. We don't eat Dunkin' Donuts, all right? This isn't the Northeast, all right? This isn't New England. We don't eat Dunkin'. When I found out that John's go-to, like, going out and getting iced coffee is Dunkin' Donuts, it actually kind of shocked me because it's just not a thing in Texas. I know I have a Dunkin' near me, but I don't ever seek it out. I'd rather go to, like, Starbucks or something. Dunkin' is like the thing in Massachusetts. That's what I assumed. I assumed John ate Dunkin' or drank Dunkin' because it's like the thing where he lives. I'm sure it is. Which, to be fair, if I were to eat a donut from either Dunkin' or Krispy Kreme, I probably would pick Dunkin' Donuts. Because Krispy Kreme donuts are like, they're more like just eating sugar over air, you know? Like, if you've ever eaten a Krispy Kreme donut, they're great right out of the oven or whatever, but they do not, they're like completely hollow. They're not donuts like I like donuts. I like donuts with some thickness, you know? I like a thick donut. If you get what I'm saying, if you're picking up my vibe. Well, I don't need all those Pokemon. You're a cake donut guy over yeasted? I don't know if that's necessarily the case, but when you eat a Krispy Kreme donut, that thing's like hollow. It's got no like dough on the inside. Cake donuts are made from like cake batter, no? They're just put in the shape of a donut? That's different. Cake donut, I don't know if that's actually true or not, but cake donuts are completely different. I mean like when you eat a Krispy Kreme donut, that thing is hollow. I would rather eat donuts from literally like dude, if you live in Texas, there are like 50 and actually maybe it's outside of Texas, but there are like 50 to 60 donut shops in your area that just have a red sign with the word donuts above their door. They're owned by some Asian family and they make the most bomb donuts you've ever had in your life. And it's the way for like every donut place you go to that's owned by some Asian family with just like the donut sign above their door. Like it's always that way. In Texas, it's just how it is. You don't go to Krispy Kreme, you don't go to Dunkin', you go to that random hole in the wall donut shop and they are cooking in there. Just means it uses baking powder over yeast so it's thicker. Oh. Okay, maybe. I don't know. This may be a I'm gonna say cultural difference even though we're both American. This may just be a difference in where you live, because I don't actually know if I don't know if it's referred to as a cake donut where you live, because we have cake donuts here, but those are very different. Like a blueberry cake donut and a white frosted donuts are two very different kinds of donuts. But also getting a regular glazed donut at one of those places and then that's what it's called, the bakers. Listen, I don't disagree. You're right, I don't cook. You're right, I don't. I'm not saying I know better. I'm just saying this is just what I know it as. I don't know if it's referred to as a cake donut in the baker world. Listen, I live in the real world, not the baker world, all right? Tisk. True, the real world is cholesterol land. I mean Texas. Hey, listen, don't dog on Texas, all right? I love living in Texas. I lived in Italy too. Loved living there as well, but I enjoy living in Texas. Now, would I be willing to move for a job? Maybe. But I like living in Texas. Granted, the price of living is high as hell, though. Oof. What happens when you live in the DFW land? One of the highest growing metroplexes in the area, you end up paying out the wazoo for cost of living. Yay! Yippee! Mama said I get to play Cola and play Fortnite. Yippee! You know, certain things make Texas living easier than it would for me. For you? I'm sorry, you're gonna have to retype that message. I don't know what you were trying to say. I'll be real with you. I don't know what you were cooking. I like not melting. Yeah, it is hot in Texas. That's for sure. Texas is hot as hell. That is true. You guys got that on me. That's the one part about Texas I would change, is I would 100% change the weather. I hate how humid our summers have been. I hate how hot it gets. I would love to be like 70 degrees all the time around the year. But I also don't want to pay to live in LA, you know? It's like the kind of trade-off. Or I guess that's San Fran? I don't know. Lendly that I, quote, look like a terrorist when I visited Dallas, lol. Well, yeah, listen, some Texans don't got it right, alright? It's just, this is, I don't know. You can't speak for the entirety by talking about the few. Here's the deal, there's a very big difference between, like, city Texas and rural Texas. You're always gonna get your weirdos, but if you go out to, like, if you go out to rural Texas, that's where you'll get the wackos. I think most people in Texas are I mean, at least when I experience Texas, most people are pretty nice, you know, but I guess I'm also a white dude, so I probably get people being nicer to me just in general. Polling says it's the majority. Hey, listen, don't come at me, brother. I don't know what to tell you. Neo, you should hunt anaphylaxis. I'll try. I'm ready to go into shock for it. Our different experience for others, that's all. Yeah, I know. My experience is pretty good in Texas, but I also don't go outside a lot, if I'm being honest. I love anaphylaxis. Don't we all? We're all looking forward to the anaphylaxis hunt. You don't have to hide it. You don't have to hide it. We all know you want to see the anaphylaxis hunt. We know, Shadow. You don't have to hide it. We know what you want. Don't worry, buddy. Your secret's safe with us. You know, I don't want to jinx it, by the way, but we haven't had the music mess up in a while. I know I just jinxed it, so it's probably going to happen, but I feel like we haven't happened. Why would you do this? No, don't worry. It's not going to happen. It won't happen. Don't worry. I'm giving it a compliment, alright? To get Glitch City and not the cool content creator, true. Oh my goodness. An under odds hunt, baby. Oh, we did it. Oh my gosh, an under odds shiny hunt, and it's Galarian Darmanitan. He came back and said, I'm sorry for taking so long last time. 126 eggs. Goodness gracious, it's beautiful. Oh my gosh, I couldn't have asked for anything better. 126 eggs, that's all it took? W! Now we get to make the shiny wheel. Wow! Wow! Yippee! Dude, what a huge W for the culture. That feels great, bro. That feels awesome. 126 eggs, that's what I needed, bro. I needed an under odds hunt to really pick me up. I needed that. I've needed that recently, and that felt good. That felt real nice. 126 eggs for a shiny Galarian Darumaka. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. What's up, Shin? Welcome to the stream. How are you? Just exactly what I needed right now. We've gone over odds on 3 Masuda hunts in a row. I needed that to change. I needed that to happen. That just feels good in the soul. That just makes you joyful, you know? Just brings good feelings, good emotions, good vibes. All right, well, let's go name this dude or girl. I actually don't know if it's a male or a female yet. What are you, Galarian Darmanitan? You're a female! Oh my goodness, look at him. He's hopping. Yeah, you can definitely tell that the jewels are darker. Indeed. Indeed, indubitably. Alright. Darmanitan, go in here. Guys, I need name suggestions, because I don't really have names for this Darmanitan. So if you guys got name suggestions, hit me up right now. I need to know. It's gonna be a Galarian Darmanitan. We could just name it. It's a girl as well. It's gonna be a snowman, so we could just name it Frosty, but for me that seems kind of cringe. It seems a little bit too easy of a name, you know? I don't know what to name this thing. Actually, let me hop over to this scene. Alright. Buddy, what are we gonna name you? What are we gonna name you? You little thing. Actually, how do I even evolve this thing? Is it just a level up? Frostina? Okay, true. I mean, yeah, we could just go like that, Frostina. Galarian Darumaka. Evolves at level... Oh, Ice Stone. Ice Stone. Alright, I should have some of the... Oops. I should have some Ice Stones. I did the whole thing where I got all the little, what's it called? I did the thing where I got all the little, shoot. Where I did the fossils, so. Why did my music stop? Yo, there, how you do it? I'm doing great. I just found a shiny Galarian Darumaka. Big Pog! I did it! Me! It was all me. Just me. I did it. No help. Actually, I didn't have help. I'm the best to ever do it, so. Have you ever gotten one of these Slurpuff shinies? I always run into those? No, I haven't. I do need one, though. Alright, well, I've received no other names than Frostina, so Frostina will be the name. That's the only name I've received, so I guess that's what we're going to do. Frostina it is. Guys, we have just hit 950 shinies in the living dex. We are 85 away from finishing the living dex. Oh my goodness gracious. Wait, no! No, I wanted it to be Frostina! What the fwick? I clicked A. Yes. Oh my gosh, I have to type this all out again. Pissing me off. I'm gonna get real mad and angry soon. Frostina. Thank you. Alright. Let's evolve this dude. Bag. Where are my Ice Stones? Frostina is a really good name. Thank you. I came up with it myself. I'm just gonna take the credit for it. Ice Stone. Oh, perfect. I only have 50 of them. Yes! W! Shiny Galarian Darmanitan. Oh my goodness, I did it. Yes! Wow! Gamer moment. God, he looks horrible. Why does he look like that? I can barely see him with this lighting. What is happening? I don't like his lips. His lips kind of make me uncomfortable. I'm gonna be real with y'all. Yeah, I don't like this thing. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, gamers. I'm not feeling this thing. I don't like it. That's going in the box and never coming out. You're done. You're done, kid. All right, gamers. Well, here's the deal. I don't know what to hunt for next, so we're gonna do a little bit of we're gonna do a little bit of a fun game. Actually, you know what we're gonna do first? We're gonna go hatch the eggs that I have left for this Galarian Darumaka. I need to get rid of them. Let me go hatch these eggs real quick, and then we'll go from there. Let me bag. No, Pokemon. All right, let's hatch the rest of these eggs that we have lying around. All right, let's get Darmanitan out of there. So, we're gonna put a wheel up of all the shinies that we have left, but we're gonna do a little bit of research together. You know what we're gonna do, chat? We're gonna do what I would usually do by myself, which is research these hunts, and we're gonna decide on it together. Okay? We're gonna decide what we're gonna do next together, or we're just gonna spin the wheel, which is probably what we will end up doing, anyways. Instead, we will just spin the wheel, and the wheel will decide our fate. The wheel will decide what we do next. Because we have a lot of Galar Pokemon left, and we're gonna do more than just forms. We're gonna do literally any Pokemon, any Galar Pokemon that we have left. That's what we're gonna work on. Let's do this one. Alright, let's hatch these 5 eggs. We'll hatch that last egg. But I will need to add this to the count. But that does put us at 950 out of 1,035. We are 50 away from 1,000. Wow. Big poggers. Guys, we did this. We did it. Not me, we. We done did it, chat. This was us. Look at this little dude hopping about. He's just having the time of his life. He's just vibing. He's just hopping. Boing, 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 boing. Look at him. Look at him go. Honestly, Galarian Darmanitan, I'm proud of you. I'm really proud of you, because you could have made me go through this for like another overodds hunt, but you finally decided to end the 3 in a row overodds. It's just glorious, really. It's just perfect. Exactly what I wanted from you, really. Oh, he's squeaming. I'm gonna be honest, guys. Now that I've seen Galarian Darmanitan shiny, that thing is ugly as hell. I don't like it. I don't like it. It's gross looking. It kind of makes me uncomfortable, all things considered. I'm not a fan. I'm just not. Hi, hello Mewtwo. I love your Pokemon. You're great. You're a great Pokemon, I'll tell you that. Alright. What are you doing? We are currently hatching these Galarian Darmanitan eggs that I have. We're about to start making a wheel of the last shinies we have left. Ayo, is that a sub 150 I see? Yeah, in fact, it was 126. It was big. It was big for the culture, Frisbee. We found it in 126 eggs. It was big. We already evolved it to Darmanitan, and we're about to make a wheel of all the shiny Galarian Pokemon we have left to find. So that we will spin the wheel and let the wheel decide what we must cook. Called it last stream big? Yeah, you did call it. Huge moment for us. Alright, hold on. So, we can do that, right? What does this do? Okay, nice. Do you want shiny, not the Sword and Shield legendary, the other one? No, I'm good. Alright, I'll find it myself. Thank you, though. Alright. Alright. Let's make the wheel, gamers. Let's do this. Let's do this together. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to this scene, and we're gonna look through all the Pokemon that I need to... Wait, where am I? There we go. We're gonna look through all the Pokemon that I need shiny from the Galarian Pokedex, and then we're gonna make a list, alright? So let me pull up... Actually, you know what? Let me turn this off real quick. I don't want to leak something. Yeah, that would have leaked something. Thank God. Thank God I did not leak that. Oop, almost leaked something. That'd have been bad. Thank God I remember that. Alright. So, let's make a list of all the Pokemon we need from Galar. So, we need Blitbug. We need Dottler. We need Nickit. We need Eldegoss. We need Wooloo. We need Dubwool. We need Yamper. We need Boltund. We need Sizzlipede. So this is how we're gonna make the wheel that we spin. Centiskorch, Clobopus, Graplocked, Cursula, Surfetched, Runerigus, and then the rest are the Galarian forms. So we need Meow. So G Meowth, Rapidash, or G Rapidash, sorry. Rapidash, G Farfetch'd, G Mr. Mime. Back to the Delmice hunting grounds. Oh god. You're so right though. Corsola, or G Corsola, G Zigzagoon, G Linoon. Actually, wait, I do need to take off. I do need Obstagoon. I need to refine because that was the Pokemon Go one, so I need to take that off. Okay. We'll add Obstagoon to that list. Obstagoon. And then we need G Yamask. Okay, and then G Stunfisk. Now, what we're going to do next is we're going to try to figure out how we want to hunt these Pokemon, because there's different ways that we could hunt these Pokemon each, and I want to make sure that we do different methods for the ones that we can. So for instance, I think all the evolved Pokemon that spawn... Here, let me do this. All the evolved Pokemon that spawn in the wild, we want to try to do soft resets for. So let's do... Let's start with Dubwool. Dubwool should have a random spawn. I think Dubwool should spawn as a set spawn. Okay, that's random in grass. I don't need random in grass. I need overworld spawn. We want it to be an overworld spawn, not a random in grass. Because I think we could do a soft reset for Dubwool. That's random in grass. Is there any weather where it just spawns? Okay, no. So not there. Dusty Bowl, maybe? Okay, so that's random in grass. I don't want to do random encounters. Okay, so no. Does it spawn in this area? I keep doing the W first. There we go. Okay, cool. So we'll do a special overworld encounter. So we'll do a soft reset hunt. So we'll do SR in the slippery slope. Here. Okay. Yeah, so let's get all those first. Let's get all the ones that we want to do soft resets for. So I'd assume any evolved Pokemon we want to do soft resets for, right? So like Obstagoon would want to do SR for. I know there's a place you can do that. These three you can't. I think Graplock we'd probably want to do soft resets for. I think that's it. Can you do... Does Eldegoss spawn as like a... If you guys have any perspective... If you guys have any hunts you'd like to see me do, this is your point to ask. Because we can plan it. If you want... If you have a specific hunt you'd like to see me do. Okay, Eldegoss does spawn when it's raining. And also... an intense sun. Cool. So, yeah, if you guys have anything you'd like to see me do, please let me know, because this is your time to ask about these hunts in specific of what you'd like to see me do. In fact, can I make this bigger? I want this to be... Can we zoom in on this? Yeah, there we go. All right. There's a list. Now you can actually see it better. So let's figure out the ones we want to Masuda. This one's going to be a Masuda hunt. Wooloo could be random encounters in the opening route. We could actually do Wooloo and Nickit. What is Route 1 in this? Route 1 Galar. What is here? So Nickit's only a 5% spawn, which makes this kind of annoying. What about Route 2? Nickit is 15%, but then you lose Wooloo. You don't have a Wooloo spawn anymore, which kind of sucks. What do we do? I don't want to do this because this is like 80% of these Pokemon and I don't need these. Maybe is there a better place to find... Is there a place where Wooloo and Nickit both spawn? Maybe there's a place where Wooloo and Nickit both spawn. Route 4? Do Nickit spawn here? No, this is just random in the grass. Motostoke, Riverbank. It's Wooloo, but no Nickit. Yeah. I feel like one of these we're gonna have to do Masuda, the other one we can do random encounters for. I don't know though. What do we want to do? Okay, well first off, let's do the Pokemon that we know we want to do. So I think what we can do is we can do one random encounter for Zigzagoon. We'll do one random encounter for Zigzagoon, one Masuda, and then one soft reset. So Obstagoon will be soft reset. Galarian Zigzagoon can be random encounter. Or I'll just make that RE, because I know what that stands for. And then this one will be Masuda. Yamask can be a random encounter in that route, even though it's kind of annoying. This one will be Masuda, because I don't want to do random encounters with that. This one will also be Masuda. This one will be PLA. Farfetch is going to be Masuda. Meowth will be random encounters in route... What route is that? Route 3? 4? Route 4, because I can use Route 4 random encounters. Then we use Magnet Pull on that. Is that what it's called? What is it called? It's called Magnet Pull? Yeah, Magnet Pull. Cool. We could also do Yamper as a random encounter because we can do Lightning Rod. So that works. Anything that could be affected by... Anything that can have type affected to it is probably a good call. Because the Yamper's 20% here, but also has Electrike. Yamper with Static Lightning Rod, I believe? Yeah. But where does Yamper spawn where we can make it? Probably Route 2, right? Because it's a 5% chance, but then we make it a lot more likely. And then we could also do Nickit on this route as well, because Nickit spawns often. Because this will have problems with Pikachu and Electrike, and I don't need either of those. And I don't want to do this, because then when you start to do this, you get other weird Pokemon. Like if I were to do Yamper here, you're gonna see Joltik and Helioptile. So yeah, let's just do Route 2, and then we can decide whether or not we can also do Nickit as well, random encounters. We can just run into Nickit as well. RE Route 2 or Masuda. It just depends on what we prefer to do. We'll probably just make sure we do Yamper first, so we have a chance to find Nickit, because I don't want to do 15% encounter. That's not enough. Sizzlipede, we can do Masuda. And then this one we'll do, Centiskorch we'll do soft resets. Clobbopus can be Masuda, because that one's going to be soft resets. This one has to be Masuda. This one has to be Masuda. And we'll make one of these Masuda and one of these random encounters. We'll make this one Masuda as well. Boltund can be a soft reset hunt. Wooloo. I guess we'll make Wooloo Masuda as well. Eldegoss could be, I think I already looked it up. Didn't I already look it up? Wasn't Eldegoss a... Route 2 Lakeside has 4 of these hunts. Has 4 hunts. Oh, that's right, because it also has Zigzagoon, so we can run to Galarian Zigzagoon as well, right? Sparkle, wow. Yeah, so this is soft reset Balamere Lake. So this one's going to be soft reset Balamere Lake. Let me look up Route 4 again. What else did Route 4 have? Or you said Route 2, sorry. Also heads up, Flash Fire, Harvest, Storm Drain also have similar effects to Static Magnet Pull as a switch. Yeah, but I don't think we have any... Oh, Flash Fire. Oh, Flash Fire could work for a random encounter Sizzlipede, right? I guess that could work. So this has 1, 2, 3... Only 3 of them. What's the 4th? Oh, Blip Bug. Yeah, but we're not gonna do random and grass. I don't want to take the chance of seeing all these. So this will be random encounter route 2 as well, I guess. But it's really rare to see Galarian Zigzagoon. I don't think we'll see it often. If I had to guess. Go down to Lakeside. Oh, wait, that's so much better. We actually could just, oh, wait, that's actually genius. We could literally just go here and do all four of these hunts. Where did my text go? What the heck? Oh, I guess it retyped it. That's actually genius, because all 4 of these hunts can be found here. That's lit. Alright, good call. Great call. Why is he getting rid of... Alright, whatever. I know what this means. It's fine. We know where this is. And then Blip Bug can be... So this one can be Masuda then. And this one can be random encounter route to Lakeside as well. Okay. That's a great call. Now it's deleting other things. Oh, okay. Oops. That's a great call, guys. Okay, so let's find... So then, hold on. How many Masuda do we have? Masuda. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, that's a pretty good amount. How many SR do we have? So SR we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. Okay, that's fine. And then random encounters we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's fine. That'll work. So this one's Masuda. We're already on that. Okay, I'm actually totally down with that. Sometime do you think you could help me complete the boat for the Shiny Time and Sword and Shield? I'm sure there's someone, I don't know if I'll be able to, Nick, but I'm sure there's someone in chat that would be able to help. I've had people help me before. Okay, so then let's figure out where we're doing these soft resets, and then we'll just go from there. So this is random encounter magnet pull. That's route 4. Route 4, magnet pull. This is right to Lakeside. Lightning rod. This is route to Lakeside. Balmere Lake, Slippery Slope. Okay, Boltund. Where's Boltund at? I need a Japanese Ditto. Unfortunately, I don't have one to give away. My apologies. Alright, Boltund, where do you spawn? Dusty Bowl. The Busty Dole. Boltund. 30%. Okay, that's not what I need. I need it to be a... Actually, Balmere Lake has Boltund, right? Just as a set spawn? No, damn it. I need it to be a soft reset. Oh, it does. It does have it as a soft reset. Right? Oh, perfect. Okay, never mind. We can do it. So we'll do Balmere Lake as well for this one. So this one will be Balmere Lake. Centiscorch. Where does Centiscorch spawn? Could random encounter with Flashfire? Where do you... Here's my problem with random encountering on Sizzlipede, right? I don't think Sizzlipede spawns in the overworld anywhere. Because Route 3, it's a 1% in grass. And even if I do that, I have all these chances of finding Pokemon I don't need. Because I don't need any of these. I do need Clink, but I don't need that one. So it becomes like a weird chance. And then Motostoke is in the gym. So there's really no... I guess Giant's Foot? Sizzlipede. So it's 20%, but then you also pull out Magby as well. And these are going to be annoying to see in the grass because they're like in the grass. I think it'd be better just to do that, and then we Centiscorch. Yeah, I don't think that would work. I don't think it would be as good. Giant's Cap. Centiscorch. Okay, well that's only in... Oh, that's max rate, it says that. Giant's Foot. Centiscorch. Normal weather. So it's a special spawn in normal weather and in intense sun. That'll work. So Giant's Foot. So this is Spread so thin. Yeah, it's a really rare spawn. Giant's Woot. No, Giant's Foot. Graplocked. Where does Graplock spawn? Lake of Outrage. Is it a set spawn, though? Because that's what I kind of need. Graplocked. Oh, it is a special overworld encounter. What's up, girl? How are you? How you doing? Hi, hi. How are you? Good morning. Oh, my glasses are messed up. How you doing, girly?
Not hungry.
You're hungry? Alright, I'll be getting off stream in like 20 minutes. So you can do Lake of Outrage. The cooking part of the stream is fun. Hey, dude, that's what I'm here for. I'm here to cook. This is what I do off stream, so I'm just doing it on stream for you guys to experience now. Okay, so this is where I think we could do a Route 2 special encounter, right? This is a special overworld encounter Lakeside, right? Pretty sure. Yeah. Okay, we'll do obviously doing it at that same spot. Route 2 Lakeside for you. And that's it. Random encounter on... What route is Galarian Mask on? I forget what the name of the route is. I think it's Route 7? 6. Damn it. Whatever. Alright, Route 6. Cool. That should be all of them. So now we're going to copy this. And we're going to go to wheelofnames.com. Neo, play more? Thank you. Alright, let me go do that real quick. It'll post a little bit early, but I don't care. Yeah, that's like 3 minutes early. It's fine. It's whatever. Okay. Finish channel. Copy that. Paste that. Week 7. We take on the Philadelphia Stunky. Week 7 to done. Thank you for reminding me. Please stop playing the same song over and over. I will lose my mind. I will kill someone. Alright. Now, we're going to take all this and we're going to... Actually, am I signed into... Hold on, let me turn this off real quick. I don't want you guys to see my... If I need to sign into something. My account. Sign in. Also, Neo, EAO? Why are we EAOing? What happened? Why am I EAOing? Alright, screen and face. So now we copy all of this over to here. Boom. And now you have all of them on this. You found a shiny at some point? I did find a shiny, that is true. Alright. We've now mixed it up. Let's get rid of that for now and open this up. Okay, we've shuffled this up. We have... So now I need to do advanced metrics. Yes. Wait, no, that's not what I want. I want something else. I wanted... Where's the settings on this? Customize? Aha, here we go. I want the ticking sound. I want the volume at 50%. That's fine. Show title. Spin time will make this 7 seconds for a little bit of after spin. Subdued applause. That's fine. I don't... Yeah, that's fine. We have a winner. Appearance. Yeah, this is fine. Okay, cool. We now have the wheel. So this will decide what we, This will decide what we do. So we have all of these options here that we just made, and we'll decide whether or not we Masuda if we Masuda, let me actually save this. How do I save? Save it to the cloud. Save as Galar Pokédex completion. Save. Alright, cool. We now have completed the wheel. So, we are going to spin this to decide what we do next. The one thing I think we should do is I think we should not do Masuda. Yes or no? Are we in agreement that whatever spins, Masuda should not be done because we've done 3 Masuda hunts in a row? Do we have agreement from chat that I'm allowed to respin if it's not Masuda? Or if it is Masuda? Yes, agree to that? Alright, cool. So, the next hunt we will be doing is double soft reset from the slippery slope. Okay. Yes or no? Chat, I'll let you... You know what, chat? I'll let you guys give your opinion. Do we like this or do we want to do something else? I'll let you guys give your opinion, because this is the first one. After this, it's just going to be up to the wheel. But I'm down to hear something different if you guys don't want double soft reset. We love sheep. All right. We'll remove that. That one's being done. I also need to remove Galarian Rapidash because we're doing it right now. Let's get rid of that. Okay, then. That's it over here. Let's go set it up. Now you guys get to watch how I set it up. Now, in all fairness, I'm not going to be able to do this today just because stream's about to end in 15 minutes and we're just going to go set it up, but we will do it. Let me grab my Pokemon that I use to fight battles. You have False Swipe, right? Yes, you do. Nice. Okay. Alright, let's go find our Dubwool then. So it's on the slippery slope, which is down here. Is this the slippery slope? No, this is no. Oh, that's slippery slope. Interesting. Today I learned Urshifu gets false swipe access. Yeah, I know. I'm always here to teach people. You know, I'm always a giver. I teach people. Okay, so here's how you set up these soft reset hunts for those who are for those who don't know. Also, do I have Dubwool in my folder? I don't know if my shiny things have those. Dubwool. I don't have it. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go download the Dubwool sprite. Let me download that real quick. Alright, where is Dubwool? There he is. Alright. Dubwool! Big ol' sheep. Goodbye, Galarian Darmanitan. You served us well. Okay. So here's how you set this up for those of you who have never done a soft reset hunt on this game before. What we're going to do is we're going to find where the Dubwool spawns first. And I don't really know. Okay, here it is, right here. So he kind of spawns right next to this tree about this distance. So what we're going to do is we're going to encounter it. It's not shiny. I can't believe it. Okay. And then we're just going to run away from it to despawn it. Don't really care about catching this one. We're just going to run away from it. Despawn it, okay? Now, we're going to kind of remember where this spot was, which is about right here. About in line with this tree if you go all the way down. So, we're going to be about right here, right at the edge of the blue. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go over to this area. I'm going to put a wishing piece in this den to make it into a den that can be, have a raid start. I'm going to click invite others until I end up on this screen. Now, I'm going to go reset. I'm going to go forward 1 day on my on this. So let's go forward 1 day. Boop. Click that. And we're going to go back in, and then we're going to quit searching for people to participate with. And now, it's kind of a guessing game, because we have to land on where the double spawned perfectly. So if I remember, I put this all the way down. It's about here, I think. We're going to hope that this is right. I'm going to go a little bit in. Okay. Now we save. And then you soft reset. And we just have to hope that when we spawn back in, the double spawns on top of us. If not, we'll have to encounter it and do this whole method again. That's kind of how you do it. That's how you trick the game into thinking a day has passed, is you do it with looking for people online. So now we do this here. And it's a cryogonal. So the only thing you have to be aware of is when you're doing this, is the day does affect what spawns happen. So we are exactly where the double spawns, which is perfect, but we do need to remember where it's, or what weather it spawns under. So it spawns under normal weather. I think it just spawns under most weather. Normal weather. Intense sun. Oh, it just spawns under normal weather, intense sun. So now that we know the weather that it spawns on, we have to make sure the day matches. So usually you just do the first of a month. So weather, Sword and Shield dates. So regular weather is May 1st of the year. So let's do that. Let's do this. So it's either, we either need to be May 1st or July 1st. I'll go ahead and make it May 1st. So we're going here, and I'll have to reset this day every time I want to do this hunt. This is the most annoying part about it, is having to reset the day, but other than that, it's totally fine. Okay, let's go restart the game. And now it should be double only. More cooking. This is how it goes. This is how you cook. I'm just teaching you guys. I'm here to teach you guys. I'm a tutor at the end of the day. Go ahead and reset our counter. And now this should be just double. Boop. There you go. Looks like I got intense sun because I did May 1st. It should have been... Well, I guess it changes based off the area that you're in. That's fine though. Still double. And then you just soft reset. So now we're on 2 encounters for it. There you go. It's just that simple, gamers. It really is just that simple. That's how you do it. That setup isn't too bad. No, it's not that bad. It takes less time than, for instance, finding a magnet pull Pokemon and getting to the route you need to be in. But the setup's not too bad. It just takes some time is the annoying part. It just takes time. But that's fine. You know? Alright, let me set this. Where's my encounter? Is it this one? Yeah, this one. Put that more centered. And that's what we're going to do next stream, I think. I think I'm about done for today. I already have... I'll have to reset this Galarian Ponyta. Let me get rid of you real quick. I need to get rid of you. I need to replace you with double. Image. Double. Bing, bang, bop. Crop you down to there. And this will be now what we do. So every time we find a shiny, we'll just spin the wheel, and the wheel will decide where we go. Let me get rid of... I need odds for the charm, which is that. And get rid of my Masuda odds. Yeah. Alright, there you go. There's the odds for charm. And put that there, so it's a little bit of distance. Alright, there you go. Alright, gamers. That's it for me today. I'm done. I have found Galarian Darmanitan, and I feel good about it. And now we're set up to do the rest of our hunting in Sword and Shield for the Galar decks. How many Pokemon do we have in total, though? Let me count those up real quick, because I do want to know. I need to know how many we have left in the Galar living decks. We have... Back on a streak? Hey, let's hope. Maybe tomorrow we'll find, or maybe on Tuesday we'll find Ponyta. You never know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25 Pokemon in total to finish the Galar Living Dex. So, a little bit, but we'll be at 975 when we finish. So, pretty big W, if I do say so myself. Alright, gamers, listen. That's it for me today. Appreciate you guys hanging out. I love finding an Underrod shiny. Feels really good. And we're going to keep on working on this Galar Living Dex and spinning that wheel everyone. But I'll be back on Tuesday. Will be the next time I'm streaming Tuesday night, and then we'll do Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and back on a regular schedule. So, you guys have a great rest of your weekend. See you all on Tuesday. And yeah, bye.